Up and
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nerdstown. I'm your mayor, and we've got the full cast this week, and we've got a lot settling, kids. This is going to be a crazy one. We got some fucking news for you, and not all of it is good. We got some really bad news, some really great news. We got another fun game for you guys. We're going to play. Can you guess the movie based off the terrible description? So me and Ben took about 30 minutes to about an hour last night coming up with some movies, some movie descriptions for you guys. So we're hoping to have some fun with that one when we get into this. Let's go with one. If you're on the YouTube, if you're looking at me, hi, I'm back in my normal spot. I know I said I wasn't going to come back here, and I tried not to, but we're visiting for the weekend, so it's all good. This will probably be my last podcast in this room. It's crazy to think of. It's really cool to kind of think of, in all honesty. So I'm going to kind of have a little bit. But let's get into this week's news. It is a lot. So let's get into this. Superhero comic book topics. This one, reading this, disheartening, honestly. After what we shared last week about the same topic, Alan Hickman, the guy behind Ultimate Spider-Man, did not know the ending. Originally, publishers ended it. The last issue will be around December, from what we know. Ben, I believe that's yours. Tell me about it.
That's really all I found out. I mean, he still stood on what he said, where he only planned for it to run for 2 years or for however long. He had already planned for it to end, but people were contemplating if they released him and then we're going to continue it with other people, or a spin-off of sorts.
I really don't want another Greg Sipes situation, especially out of Marvel comic books. I mean, it's bad enough we already had to give up Beast Boy because DC Warner Brothers Animation wants to be a fucking dick. To have it come out of Marvel Comics, I mean, we haven't heard shit like this since, I mean, hell, fucking Jack Kirby with DC, you know, when Jack Kirby left DC, because they did not, I mean, I don't know if y'all know this, but Jack Kirby did not leave DC on good terms. You know, so, but, you know, thank God in a way that Jack Kirby left DC, because he gave us some of the best, greatest Marvel characters out there. I hate that, though. That pisses me off. Gabriel Luna wants to play Ghost Rider again. Gabriel Luna, is that the guy from S.H.I.E.L.D.? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Okay. I know your feelings, Ben. I'm just going to put this out there. I know your feelings on this certain actor. I enjoyed Nick Cage's Ghost Rider. I know you hate him. It's purely nostalgia, though. It's purely nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but so it's also the fact of
me. You would crucify me for saying that I liked the Daredevil movie of nostalgia too. So no.
You know what?
No.
That's fair. I'll get in the T-pose. We'll find the wood. You can nail me later.
Hashtag Nick Cage for Ghost Rider.
No.
Look, for me with Nick Cage, it's honestly the scene with Sam Elliott on the horse and Nick Cage's Ghost Rider on the bike. Mm-hmm. That scene, top tier, loved it. But Gabriel Luna, I'm gonna say this: Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did not have the writing. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did not have the writing that it should have.
Yeah,
it started off a really good show. Don't get me wrong. The first couple seasons, I absolutely enjoyed it. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then it just kind of went off the rails from there. But I think if we give Gabriel Luna the correct writers, I think if we get a comic accurate Ghost Rider, if they stick more of the accuracy, the lore of who Ghost Rider is, I think it'd be great. I don't have anything against Gabriel Luna.
Gabriel Luna has been popping up a lot more lately between Tommy, because he plays Tommy in The Last of Us. He is also in the new Gacy show. He plays Detective Tovar in the Gacy show. He's great.
Right.
I haven't seen him as Ghost Rider. I don't. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not my thing. I tried.
Right.
Just can't. But as a Gabriel Luna fan, maybe not. I don't know about Ghost Rider though. But you would know more about that than I would.
Yeah. See, because I saw the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, and Gabriel Luna as Johnny, not as Ghost Rider, but as Johnny, perfect. Fucking perfect. I mean, back then he wasn't as bulky as he is now. I'll say that. He was a little strain bean when he played Ghost Rider. And personally, I think Ghost Rider, you gotta at least have a little bit of muscle on you. All right.
I do think that he fits it more now, for sure.
Right. Seeing him as Tommy, he's filled out a lot better. I think
and
you
even
put that jacket on him
even
now.
more as Detective Tovar. Even.
Yeah. But the design they did for Ghost Rider, the skull, the flame, I didn't care for it in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought it was lame. I thought it was tacky. It was too. Don't get me wrong. When you do Ghost Rider, we know it's going to be CGI. We already fucking know. There's no getting around it because, well, a guy just can't rip his fucking muscles and flesh off his fucking skull to light it on fire and still be alive. All right, that's just not how fucking life works. We know it's going to be CGI, but the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cheesy CGI. Again, it was a television show. Did not have the budget. Did not have the writing that the Avengers movie did. I wasn't a fan, but I would love to give him another shot. I would. I think Gabriel Luna is a phenomenal actor. I would love to give him another shot. So.
Sorry, I just had a reaction to something.
Okay. It's supposedly confirmed for the Batman movie. Okay, is this our DCU Batman or is this a run with Robert Pattinson?
From what I don't know. I think from what I can tell, it's the James Gunn Batman, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So we have Bane confirmed before we have Batman confirmed.
Well, not like actor.
It's a good thing or a bad thing.
Right. Okay.
A character.
Okay. I have a stipulation with Bane. For the love of God, go get a Mexican bodybuilder to play Bane. Okay? I want no stream bean motherfucker. I love Tom Hardy. Do not get me wrong. I fucking love Tom Hardy. But his Bane was not it for me. Okay? I don't want some Bane that is League of Assassins. No. He needs to be a Mexican wrestler, a Mexican luchador. Okay, infused with the Venom, and I want the comic accurate fucking suit back. All right, as much shit as I give Clooney's Batman, okay, as much shit as I give Batman and Robin, the costumes, other than Batman and Robin's costumes, were on fucking point for that movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, that suit was phenomenal. Okay, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, phenomenal. The Bane suit was phenomenal. Okay, I want that suit back. All right, I'm tired of no one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Okay, but what is your casting pick? If this is true, if Bane is going to be in one of the Batman movies, whether it be Pattinson or whatever this new Batman's going to be, who is your pick for Bane?
Okay, I have two. Bane before the Venom. If we get a backstory on Bane. If we get pre-Venom Bane, give me Ray's son. I think Chris Mysterio. I think that's his name. Or Dom Mysterio.
Dom Mysterio.
Give me Dominic Mysterio as pre-Venom Bane. Okay.
Okay.
He's got the build for pre-Venom Bane because Bane, before he was Venomized, was a Mexican wrestler, and he's about that same build. Venomized Bane, I don't know. I don't think I have a casting choice right now. But pre-Venom Bane, give me Dom Mysterio. I think that'd be kind of cool. I would say Ray, but Ray's a little too old at this point in time. Don't get me wrong. I mean, 20 years ago, Ray Mysterio would have been the perfect fucking choice for pre-Venom Bane. All right, but, you know, that 619 ain't looking the way it used to. All right, I still love Ray Mysterio. All right, Ray Mysterio is one of the fucking goats, but that 619 ain't looking the way it used to. But no, go give me a WWE wrestler. Those guys already, you know, acting is already in their fucking blood. They're most of them are already stuntmen in Hollywood as it fucking goes. Now, go get me a wrestler out of the WWE that's of at least Latin descent. I mean, he doesn't have to be Mexican, but I at least want an accent. Again, if I get Bane, no one cared who I was till I put on the mask. If I can do his fucking voice, it's not Bane. Okay. I want some fucking cholo motherfucker, you know, walking in, sup, fucker. Okay, I want a fucking thick accent on this motherfucker that you can't understand what he's saying. All right, call me racist, but it's not. Okay, that is who Bane is. It is central to his story that is who he is. I want him sounding like, yeah. I want subtitles in my movies because the motherfucker's speaking Spanish.
I feel like a probably thrown out choice a lot is Dave Bautista, but I feel like he would be pretty good.
I could see Dave Bautista. Plus, we know that James Gunn is already talking about bringing Marvel guys over. We've already seen him in the Superman film bring Marvel people over to play in his DCU because he's built those relationships with those actors. So, I mean, Dave Bautista, I think, would be, honestly, yeah, give me Dave Bautista. Yeah, he's older, but once you put the mask over his face, it doesn't really matter what age he is, as long as he's fucking built. And we've seen him as Drax. Okay, you just take the gray paint off, you got Bane. But give me that suit, give me that mask. I want that mask. I love Tom Hardy. That was not Bane to me, personally.
No, and I agree. Tom Hardy's great. Like, Warrior still stands to be one of my favorite movies to this day. The movie with him and Joel Egerton, the boxing movie. But that was just not it for me.
No.
Not it.
No, but a lot of Christopher Nolan's choices in those movies, great at the time when they were coming out, but just haven't stuck as well as they should have. Personally, with Christopher Nolan's Batman. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the Dark Knight series. I do. But choices have faded out. You know, they were great for their time. They were great for the mid 2000s. Okay.
I love him, and that Robin says, Robin's the kid that he befriended and then got kidnapped again.
What'd she say?
We're finishing up Black Phone, so we can talk about it.
Okay, all right. That's what we got for superhero guys. Comic news. Probably gonna be some more coming out soon though, because James Gunn is on a roll. He's lined up a lot. I've been doing a deep dive. We're gonna have that for the next episode. Let's get into some pop culture news though, and there's a lot. First and foremost, I know this is second on the list, but I'm going to talk about this first because this is a gut wrench, a gut punch. Came out of nowhere, hit me kind of hard because I grew up on this music. Ace Frehley the original guitarist for the band Kiss, the Spaceman, passed away at the age of 74. We're getting to that age, guys, where a lot of our heroes growing up, a lot of the guys we looked up to are phasing out, and it really fucking sucks, especially with guys like Kiss. I know it's coming, had Ozzy Osbourne earlier this year, and that hit too fucking hard. Ace Frehley, I'm not the biggest Kiss fan out there, but I am a Kiss fan, and I know he really hasn't played with the band in a couple of years. They've had other guitarists in between him and who they have now. Still a gut punch, though. The guy behind their debut album, the guy that was with them all the way up into the mid '80s. A god on the strings, a presence to be messed with on stage, and one of the founders of probably the coolest makeup to ever go on a band. There's no other band with such iconic makeup. Yes, Twisted Sister wore makeup. We know that, but Dee Snider and the Twisted Sister guys, their makeup wasn't as iconic as Kiss. Kiss, they've rarely been seen without their makeup all the way up until recently, with the birth of social media and the internet. They were rarely seen without their makeup. Their makeup was iconic. It was done the same exact way every fucking time, done by hand. They had specific colors. The costumes that they wore, all you had to do was just see a piece of it, and you could tell immediately that it was them. It was Kiss. This, like I said, it's kind of a gut punch. So to Ace, thank you, man. Truly, some of those songs, they still hit just perfect. I'm driving down the fucking highway. One of those fucking solos comes on and I'm fucking doing 100 without even fucking knowing it. Just jamming out to my goddamn music. You laid the foundation for some of the greatest guitar riffs ever made. Probably one of the greatest sounds ever produced on guitar. And I hope you're shredding on the other side. On the flip side of that, though, let's get into some other music stuff. I'm going to get into the smaller one that I don't know a lot about right now, but I'm curious to know what's going on. Before we get to the big news, Morgan Wallen's got a lot of drama out there. What's going on with Morgan Wallen? What do you do? What do you do now?
Well, him and Zach Bryan are in this beef right now because of Zach Bryan just put out a song about basically being against ICE, which Zach Bryan win for once.
Right. For once, yeah. So you're a good guy sometimes.
Right. And then Morgan Wallen decides to run his mouth and is like, you need to keep your politics out of country music. That's not country music, blah, 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 blah. So, but isn't that literally just doing exactly what you said not to do?
Well,
You're literally putting your politics out there by telling him not to put his politics out there.
I think they're mixing kind of a Chucky Freddy situation.
Morgan, do you not know what country music is? Like, don't get me wrong. The biggest, the stereotype of country music is, my wife left me. She took the kids. She took the dog, and the dog took the truck. Okay, yes, but have you not heard country music for like the last 10 years? Okay, listen to guys like Luke Combs. That motherfucker tells you exactly who he is in his goddamn songs. That's why I love Luke Combs. Okay,
Tyler Childers.
War over Luke Combs. Tyler Childers, another great one.
But then
Dolly
he decides, yeah, even Dolly. but Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit's been going on for a while, bro. First off,
Right.
Willie.
Yeah. Willie Nelson, Johnny,
Willie.
Hank Williams Sr. and Hank Williams Jr.
Williams Jr.
Let's add in
Been going on for a while.
let's add in the GOAT Waylon Jennings. Okay. Okay. You want to talk about politics and fucking country music? All right. Like,
Yeah, like regardless, I don't know. But then he decides to go toe to toe with the queen herself, Haley Williams.
oh fucking hell.
And he had a driver.
And basically, Haley Williams put out a song that says something about being in Nashville in a racist's bar.
Oh
And-
yes, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about being the most famous.
Yeah, she said something about being the most, the most famous person at a racist bar in Nashville.
Yeah.
And he immediately was like, she must be in my bar. And it must be me. Is this play about me? And gets on Twitter.
I don't know. It's hello.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you exposing yourself right now? And then is like, well, I would give a fuck if Haley Williams had been relevant in however long. And like, hot take.
Haley Williams has been relevant. Paramore, okay. Paramore's starting their comeback tour. I'll give them Paramore. I'll give them Paramore. But Haley Williams, she's been all over the fucking place. All over the fucking place. Just what?
But I do see him in the Haley Williams and Paramore hasn't been the same since like circa 2012. Like,
that's fair.
Or maybe I'll give him like 2015. Okay, maybe 2012. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, heavy Gen Z.
Yeah.
I mean, because don't get me wrong, I love the song "Still Into You" by Paramore. Came out in 2017. However, it doesn't sound
there was
like
only
Paramore.
a little bit like here and there.
Right.
You know?
Right. It doesn't sound like Paramore. When I think Paramore, I'm thinking Decode. I'm thinking Crush, Crush, Crush. I'm thinking, another great shit that they started with.
I'm gonna be honest. That's because Haley Williams.
Business though.
That's because Haley Williams branched off to other things. Now she owns her own hair dye company. She owns, like, I think she's doing a skincare as well. She's branching off.
If you want a review on the hair dye, my
Oh yeah,
that is sucks, sadly.
I know.
I my hair though. Might just be.
But hey, since we're bashing celebrities, let's get into this good one here. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be very controversial, like, because we're gonna have like a lot of like flip sides with this one.
I'm ready for this fight. I've been ready for this fight since this army was created, okay? This army has flipped the script so goddamn fast, and it's fucking hilarious. Hey, Swifties, these are for you, okay? Fuck
You guys
Taylor Swift, fucking Nazi motherfucker, okay? I don't give a fuck what you want, okay? That fucking necklace was a goddamn dog whistle. First of all, at the bottom of the fucking necklace, the centerpiece of the goddamn thing, was an 8-point star. On either side of that 8-point star was 4 lightning bolts on either side going up, which makes the number 8 again. 8 lightning bolts, 8-point star. Put the numbers together, 88. Okay, if you don't know what 88 means, you live under a rock. You need to fucking get out from under the rock and do some goddamn research. Okay. It's a dog whistle for those, if you're not referencing the year 1988, okay, and you're not 88 years old, and you have 88 in your bio, that lets me know one thing. You love to do that, don't you? Okay? You love to think you're God's gift to fucking humanity, and you're not. Okay? Secondly, the lightning bolt design. Okay, look, there's only one group of people that use that exact lightning bolt design, and they usually stick the lightning bolts one right next to the motherfucking other. And what do those lightning bolts represent? Oh, hey, I'm just saying, all right? You can defend her all you want. You can say it's a necklace all you want. I know you're full of shit because y'all flipped the script so goddamn fast, okay? Look, one thing y'all been saying for motherfucking years is Taylor's shit has deeper meanings than what is written.
So, no, it's the SS lightning bolt that they're
We are looking at the necklace right now.
Don't lie, I don't get it. But...
It's interesting.
And then more so, if you take Taylor's last 4 albums. Now, I know this one kind of, yes, is technically a stretch. But if you rearrange her last 4 albums in a certain configuration, you can make a swastika. Yeah. Yeah, I know, again, kind of technically a bit of a stretch, but also not really. Okay? Again, Swifties have been saying for years, her shit has deeper meaning than what is surface level.
The look that my roommate just gave me when you said that.
Look it up. The picture's out there. I saw it on a TikTok video earlier this week, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I was like, because at first when I saw the necklace, right? Or when I heard about the necklace, I'm like,
there's something here. It's a really pretty necklace. I just wish that it was a little designed just a little bit different.
You know, like when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, there's no way. Okay, some people are just overreacting because it has been. Let's be honest. There have been some people that have been accused of being white supremacists, being Nazis. That you're stretching it. You're really fucking stretching it. And then I looked at it, and then I started taking a deeper dive, and I was like, it's kind of adding up here. I don't like the way it's adding up. All right, look. David allegedly had a body of a girl that he'd been talking to in his car, and that's gotten him into a lot of trouble. And all the evidence was adding up there. I'm just saying.
Lightning bolt earrings. Mm-hmm. It's literally the generic lightning bolt that they have.
Okay, they're bringing up really good points. Sorry, I've been muting, but they're bringing up really good points behind your back.
I'm not a Swiftie. This is just the first time I've heard about it, so I'm breaking it down mentally. And it, like, last night.
That's fine. That's fair. I mean, I get it. Do your research. Do your own research. Okay.
And let's be honest, the star, okay, I could see that. But it is the generic star that they use in cartoons. It's the generic star.
Yeah, that's just a normal.
Yeah.
That's a Peter Pan star.
Yeah, it's a Peter Pan star.
Yeah.
Star is a part of it. What I'm saying is when you add the 8 points on the star, you get the 8 lightning bolts. You know, just.
There's
like I said, if it was designed a bit differently, I feel like people wouldn't be reading into it as much as people are. But because of the way that it's designed, and not just that, but it's the way that Taylor's handling the situation. Taylor came out with a video saying that, this is just me trying to pay my rent. Like, I'm trying to do this. So the way that she's handling the situation as well is making it look really bad. I feel like if she handled this a bit differently, it would have been a whole other story.
And again, my biggest argument here.
I do understand.
My biggest argument here with the Swifties is that they have always said from the very beginning, her shit has deeper meanings than its surface level. Because they are reading into them fucking songs. Okay, these are the same people that heard a Taylor Swift song and said she fucked a girl in college and we know it. Okay, these are the same people that did that. They listen to a song, and when I hear the song, it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of see it, but like, you're having to do a deep dive there. Well, we've done the deep dive. We're the Swifties. Do the deep dive now. Again, I'm telling you, do your own research. I'm not trying to say she is or isn't. I'm saying it's just a little too suspicious right now.
Okay, but just to be correct, the full necklace is 12 lightning bolts.
Yeah, the full necklace is 12.
It's 12 lightning bolts.
I did not know that because the one that I had seen, the picture that I had seen,
The picture of
I've
it
seen,
in
like,
the box is only
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, the
Only has
picture of
4
it
on
in
each
the
side.
box. Yeah,
The
the picture of
trending
it in the
images-
box only has 8.
Yeah,
Well,
the trending
yeah,
images and the clip from the video only show the 8.
okay, so then that's where I'm fucked up then. Again, do your own research. Don't take my bullshit. Okay.
Nah, I just pulled it up because I didn't know what it looked like.
Yeah. Right. Well, like I said, I did the same thing, and I'm like, this is kind of suspicious, you know?
I think it's not necessarily the lightning bolt itself. It was the amount.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna.
So I was about
Right.
to say that lightning bolt's been used forever. I mean,
Oh, right.
look at
I mean, again, you know,
Because like if you're gonna be
look at my
mad at the
arm.
lightning bolt,
I've
you
got
can't be mad at like Harry Potter.
yeah,
Or
even
there's
Right, 'cause I've got
Monster
that lightning
High
bolt on my arm
earring.
for the Flash because
or even
Wally
Fallout.
West-
Or, yeah,
Fallout
the
uses
Flash.
that lightning bolt quite a bit.
yeah, Flash's Jay Garrick's lightning bolt is a 1-2. Barry Allen's is a 1-2-3, and then
Right.
Wally West, when he becomes Flash, goes back to the 1-2. Wally West's Kid Flash is the 1-2. Bart Allen's Impulse is the 1-2. So it's not necessarily the lightning bolt.
Everybody in this house is over here like 1, 2, 3.
Because
the lightning bolts.
from what I'm reading, like that seems to be a lot of people's
That's
problem.
lightning bolt.
It's that specific lightning bolt. When it's like, guys, that lightning bolt has been used
But the
forever.
SS lightning bolt, the difference between that lightning bolt, the Wally West lightning bolt, the real quick one to the short one, and the SS lightning bolt, is the SS lightning bolt is elongated, like an S.
Well, it's
and a lightning
elongated and it's
So,
And then as far as the star goes, I mean,
like I said,
it's an
it's
Italian
a
bottle
generic
of
fucking
wine.
star.
Yeah,
It's a generic fucking star. Like I said, everything adding up, people doing the deeper meaning shit.
I think people just want her to be. Oh, I just think people want her to be done so bad.
I think people like going back to what I said last week about how people are just done with her. I think people are just done with her and they're just trying to cancel her at this point because she's not going anywhere unless they cancel her.
And you're gonna have to do
Right.
something.
But
She's not
the
getting
Cancel
any
Taylor,
better, but she's
you
also
gotta
not
work on
getting worse. She's just stuck.
yeah.
She sucks and
up or
she's
down.
using other people's like music as like backing at this point. It's
Right.
crazy.
To cancel Taylor, you're gonna have to work hard. Don't get me wrong. Because hell, we tried to cancel Jeff Bezos and look at that motherfucker. All right. So, you know, this does bring us to the topic. A lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of popular people in Hollywood have been getting this exact treatment for it's a growing number. It is a growing number of people who are suspicious of it is not suspicious, that's the wrong word.
Why are we making a big issue out of the hair?
auspicious.
No.
Who are thought to be Nazis. A lot of popular white people in Hollywood are being accused of being Nazis now. It's a rise.
It's a growing number.
Don't get me wrong. Do I believe some of them? Yes. Okay.
I believe Sydney Sweeney.
You tell me guys like Mel Gibson. I believe you. Mel Gibson. We've known about Gibson for a while, a long while. One of the ones that did piss me off, however, someone accused Kevin Costner earlier this week of being white supremacist. I'm like, you mean the same guy that had an affair with Whitney Houston?
Yeah, for real.
You mean the same guy that gave the eulogy at Whitney Houston's memorial service?
You remember
You mean the same guy who hasn't smiled since Whitney Houston died?
The same guy that cried hearing them sing it at the Oscars, I don't know, Grammys probably.
Yeah.
Honoring her.
Yeah. First and foremost, don't ever come for Kevin Costner. Okay, Kevin Costner is a sweet, genuine man. Okay, don't Kevin Costner because I'll come for you. All right, Kevin Costner is one of my absolute favorites. Okay.
They're like,
I think it's just honestly, it's. I think a lot of this is coming from. Let's go back to the 50s to the 60s. Okay, Walter Koenig almost didn't make it out of Star Trek because he played a Russian on Star Trek in the 60s during the height of the Cold War. During the height of this person's a Russian spy, we should get rid of them. Okay, we're kind of seeing the same thing here. Okay, a lot of people are stretching things to kind of make. Again, some of them I'm with you guys, and I want to out them all because I'm not. Okay, first and foremost, if you think as a white person you are the dominant race, you can kiss my fucking ass. Okay, and I'll make sure there's a nice chocolate bar right in there waiting for you when you do kiss that ass. All right. But sorry for the mental image, guys, but fuck it. I just want to make my point clear. Okay. Plus, secondly, most of you guys shave your fucking heads.
This is why your name is Princess Poopy.
I gotta put you guys.
It's Pookie, damn it. But you guys shave your fucking heads, and for what? Why? There are like thousands of commercials on TV a day that's saying like, "Hey, bald heads aren't great. Get your hair back." Just saying, And then most of you will fold at the drop of hat. Don't get me wrong. The white supremacists in the last year and a half have been emboldened to come out of the fucking shadow. Okay. Yes, that is a severe fucking problem. All right. It is a bad fucking problem. We need to get on top of it and put those motherfuckers back in the box that they put the Jews in. You put them in a smaller box. Is it fucked up to say? Probably a little bit. Do I care? Not really, because fuck those guys. Okay? But, fuck it. Cancel me. I'll rise from the ashes, motherfucker.
Oh boy, now we're phoenixes. Oh dear.
But like I've heard so many fucking names of Hollywood stars come out. Sydney Sweeney, Taylor Swift. I've even heard Travis Kelce, and I'm like, you really, Travis Kelce? Okay. I don't.
Back under the radar again.
I've heard Wayne Gretzky's name get thrown out there. And most of it is these politicians or these actors and celebrities that are outwardly backing Trump. It's a lot of them. Like, don't get me wrong. Should they be supporting Trump? Probably not, because he's kind of a bad guy. Just saying. But if you're trying to cancel them just based off their political views, and you're trying to call them a Nazi just off their political views, you're stretching.
I can't remember which celebrity it was, but there was a certain celebrity that quoted something from Henry Ford, who back in the day was like the hugest person, and somebody quoted him and was like, "I stand by this," and I can't remember who it was. That person, I could kind of see supporting, the situation going on, but other than some of the other names I've been hearing, I'm like, evidence. Give me evidence first.
Right. And I think this is fed into the Taylor Swift thing. Let's make this full circle. I think this is fed into the Taylor Swift thing as well.
Yep.
So many people are looking for reasons. And which is why I was so quick to be like, is she? Is she? I'm listening to the evidence that people have, and I'm like, I don't know. Sounds suspicious. Might be. Fuck. Because we're all so ready to find one. We are.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Right. Like, we're all so ready to find one that it's just it's become an out of control problem. So but seriously, for those of you saying Kevin Costner, right there. But also to the Swifties, even if she's not a Nazi, right there. I can't stand the Swifties. I really can't. I've been ready for a fight with the Swifties for so long. Ask Ben.
Yeah, like I said last week, I think the Swifties are pretty over the Swift.
They're calling it Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
They're calling it Taylor Swift fatigue. There's literally a term for it.
Like I said earlier, it's because she's not getting any better, but she's not getting worse. She's just stuck in limbo.
Not okay.
Yeah.
So apparently the Swifties made up the Taylor Swift fatigue term. I find it so funny that the Swifties named themselves the Swifties and named their like cancellation reason.
That's great. I will say, out of all the fan bases for all celebrities out there, the Swifties are probably the best one. Like, as much as I want a fight with the Swifties, I really do. Just for the simple fact to say I fought the Swifties. Like, there's no rhyme or reason except for to say I fought the Swifties.
They at least, but I will say for the most part, from what I've seen, they respect her.
Yeah.
They don't touch her. They don't throw things at her. You know how many times Billie Eilish has had something thrown at her this time? She just got yanked into the crowd.
Yeah.
She just got yanked into the crowd.
Renee Rapp, let's throw that one in there. Tyler Childers, fuck. I mean, a lot of these guys.
Singer out there that gets bras or underwear thrown at them.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and they're becoming more and more violent. Like
Pitbull has the best fan base, though.
Huh?
Pitbull has the best.
Okay, hold on. There are some musicians and people out there that are like, you guys see me at a concert, throw like there are some of them that egg their fans on to do it, but then there are the ones that don't do it.
Sabrina Carpenter is definitely one of the ones that eggs her crowd on. Like, I don't even wear bras, but if I ever go to a Sabrina Carpenter concert, I'm throwing a bra up there. Just for shits and giggles, honestly.
Yeah, that's
fair.
If they ask, like Suicide Boys asked for it because they donate all their bras to women's shelters.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Sabrina has something similar that she does with her. I'm not entirely sure, but I think she does something similar. But again, I think the Swifties,
with their pity traps.
as much as I want to fight with them, they're the best fan. They're one of the best fan bases out there for any celebrity. Truly, I think they are. I think Swift lucked out, much like Lady Gaga lucked out with her monsters. The monster crowd is the Swiftie crowd. Or the Swiftie crowd is the monster crowd of old, right?
M had a good point.
Still exists, but we're all like getting up there.
M had a good point. Pitbull has the best crowd.
Okay.
Because
why?
You can hear this.
Because he wanted a bunch of hot women. Instead, he got a bunch of bald women, a bunch of women in bald caps, dressing up like him. That's all the crowd is at a Pitbull concert, dude. Bald caps. Dude.
That is very funny.
Yeah, Mr.
No, I gotta agree. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, that's fair.
Can I change the topic real quick into something that we're actually going to talk about?
Absolutely.
Because
we're talking about.
I think this needs to be addressed, and it's going to be very hypocritical because both like my wife and I talk to AI bots. The mental health crisis that AI is causing. Do you know how many cases of parasocial behavior and activity have happened in the world, like America alone? First question is, does anybody know what the term parasocial means?
Oh, I know what it means. I know what a parasocial means. But I'm gonna get real close. Hey, headphone users, here's your one and only warning. You got 3 seconds. 2, 1,
2.
AI entirely. I fucking hate it. I hate the whole goddamn thing. Fuck AI. It's coming for my fucking job. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Okay, I'm good.
Sorry, I have to laugh. Holy crap.
No, you're fine. I did this the other day. Me and one of my coworkers were talking about AI, and I went the fuck off. And I'm like, and he's like, "Damn, you're really strong about this." I was like, "It's taking my job. It's taking my dream job before I really get a chance to explore it." Like, yes, I have a role that eventually will come out. Yes, I've auditioned for other roles, but it is taking my job before I get a chance to really explore the job I want to have. I want to make a mark in. I want to spend the rest of my life fucking doing. I want to be known for. It is taking voice acting. It's taking acting without discourse. Right. It's taking writing. It's taking poetry. It's taking fucking art. It's taking photography. It's taking everything. It is fucking. I hate AI. It's gotten so bad that when I see a compilation of videos on TikTok, I just decide to scroll through them anymore because it's hard to tell which one's real and which one's a fucking AI.
I hate that too. I hate that I can't tell anyone.
They're thrown in there. Like, I was watching one the other night. Me and Hannah were watching one, and it was a bunch of dogs saving babies. And a couple of them were pretty cool. And then I watched it again, and I'm looking for details in the background of the video. And I'm like, man, the really cool one that I really loved, which was this dog that was on the other side of the living room, ran across the living room and snatched the baby in his mouth. And then laid down as the bookshelf came and hit where the baby was landing, and it landed on the dog. And I'm like, oh, man, that's such a good dog. That's so cool. I love that. It was a fucking AI video. And I knew because half the books on the bookshelf turned the different direction, where they had the backing of the book. It had the spine facing one way. As the bookshelf started to fall, the pages were facing outward instead of the spine. And I'm like, pissed me off because I'm like, I'm so ready to find this fucking dog and give him a fucking treat for saving that baby. It was so fucking cool, right? It was just like that dog, like, boom. And I'm pissed. I fucking hate AI. Honest to God, it is not a fucking wonder that it's causing mental health crisis, because it's the parasocial relationships first and foremost. Then it's, well, I used to have a job, but now I don't. AI took it. Now I'm pissed. You know, what am I going to do now? I don't have a job anymore. What? Now I want to eat lead. You know, or now I'm going to walk down this fucking road and I hope to God there's a car coming. I'm going to jump in front of it. I'm going to jump off this.
That's the problem that we're having.
Right.
It's starting to increase suicide rates.
It is. And it's not a fucking wonder. It's really not. Like, I understand. Don't get me wrong. We as a society, we've known this has been coming for a long fucking time. You go back and look at some of the drawings of people from the 50s and what they think the future looks like. Everything's run by robots, okay? Look at some of the movies in the 90s. Hell, look at the movie I, Robot.
Wall-E.
Everything done by fucking robots. Wall-E, right.
Detroit Become Human.
Right. We have so much that is pointed to this that we know it's coming. However, the human race currently, especially in the U.S. or North America, the U.S. and Canada, especially there, we are so financially motivated that when there is no way for us to make money anymore, we no longer feel valid, and therefore we must excuse ourselves. I've been dealing with that same problem. For the last year and a half, I've been unemployed. Okay? When we moved out to Shreveport, I got a job. Okay? When me and my wife and my family moved, I got a job. Now I'm starting to feel better. You can ask Ben, who has seen me at my fucking worst because I didn't have a fucking job. Now that I've got one, I'm starting to lose weight. I'm starting to eat healthier. I'm starting to be healthier. He's even said, dude, you look better. It's because I have a fucking job. I have purpose. So when you have this shit come in that's going to take all these fucking jobs, you're going to have that increase you're gonna have these problems because again, we're financially motivated, and if there's no way for us to make money, we no longer have any use. And it's a big problem. And that's not just a men's mental health. That is everyone's mental health these days because of how much money influences this fucking world. I said it's a North American problem, but no, really, reality is it's a whole world problem as AI grows.
Yes.
So the reason why I'm bringing this topic up is because I did some research on this because, like I said, my wife and I, we use character AI. We talk to fictional characters through this AI app. We talk to the whole shebang. I noticed during one of the more recent updates, it now gives a warning at the bottom of your chats where it says anything this bot says is fictional. Please do not take this into consideration. Don't this is not a real person. This is a computer. Like it literally it gives warning because there have been cases with character AI bots where children under the age of 14 have taken their lives because of some of the stuff that they've gotten like emotionally involved with bots or anything like that with this app. ChatGPT, I'm once again, I'm not bashing these apps or anything, but there has been cases where a 16-year-old has taken their life because it started out as homework help. They were just getting help for homework, and then it ended up becoming life deletion preparation, and that little girl or boy followed through with it. And sadly, even the older generation is what I'm actually more scared of because they have the hard time telling the difference. There has been a case where a 56-year-old man ended up committing not only self-deletion on himself, but life deletion on another person because they were having a conversation with ChatGPT. And it basically was a personified illusion of this man's best friend. And when this man saw that person with another person, it didn't end well because it wasn't what the bot had put in that person.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Okay, I am bashing those apps first and foremost. To the AI companies out there, to the people that made AI, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you in the same way that when I get on the other side, when I die, I'm finding the motherfucker that made a flathead screwdriver.
Helium
The screws that use flathead screws. Okay, I'm finding that motherfucker and I'm kicking his ass too. Okay, I'm coming for you like that. That's how bad it is. I don't fuck with AI. I understand the Ray and Tori. I'm saying this to you. You know, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm talking to everybody. I understand the want to feel closer to a character that you like, right? You want to have conversations with this character, and you can't necessarily, unless you're me, some fucking how, you can't call the voice actors up, or you can't call the actor up and have a conversation like that. But I remember. Ben, this is gonna pull some memories out for you too. Tumblr was a thing back in the day, and Tumblr back in the day, and I'm talking daytime Tumblr, motherfucker. I'm not talking Tumblr after night, so get that out of your head. Tumblr used to be nothing but roleplay blogs. Like, yes, there were people that used Tumblr for like cooking blogs and regular blogs, but there were a shit ton of roleplay blogs on Tumblr, right? And if you know how to do role play well enough, you become that character. I had one for Richard for Dick Grayson, and it's still active. You can find it on Tumblr right now. Richard Nightwings Grayson is my Tumblr account, my RP Tumblr account, and go through it. Okay, there's a lot of cringe. Okay, I was like 18 when I made that motherfucker. Y'all shut the fuck up. That's like 10 years old now. But look.
You started late in the game. I started at like 14.
I know, right? But fucking, when you have those RP sessions, and I know sometimes it's not the same, but like if you get a good person that can RP very well, It's the same thing. You can actually talk to the fucking character, and you ain't gotta, don't get like life personal. Just stay in your character; they'll stay in theirs, and you have those great conversations, right? I know is there a good use for AI? Probably, but personally, me, I haven't seen it. Right?
No.
Personally, me, I have not seen it because again, I've only seen the AI. Have y'all seen the AI actress?
Yeah. Yes.
That pisses me the fuck off. If I see a movie and the lead in that movie or even acting in that movie is Tilly, I'm walking the fuck out.
I think it's funny
I'm walking the fuck out.
I think it's funny that Hollywood wants an actress that they can do anything to. They can't say no because they're not real. Sounds a little suspicious.
Sounds a little Epstein-ish, if you ask me.
I was gonna say we should go back to writing fanfic. Y'all want to talk to a character? You want to develop more of a relationship? Fanfic.
Fanfic was great. Okay, Tumblr was great. Now look, Tumblr's dead. We know it. Tumblr's dying. Reddit is the new Tumblr. You can get away with anything on Reddit.
With Reddit, because Reddit can.
You gotta be careful with Reddit because you can get away with anything on Reddit, and Reddit is a lot like Google. Okay, you guys have all seen TED or TED 2, right? And where in that scene where Ted is like, "Hey Johnny, can I use your computer?" Yeah, it's in the back. Go for it. What the fuck? There's so much porn. And the joke becomes you're always one click away from black cocks, right?
Not even just that, the violent videos that you can find. There's a lot of animal torture.
We know it's bad.
It's real scary.
But the point is that everything can get scary, even in a fake person. Yeah. Like that, like you get to the point where like, yeah, they're putting a warning and that's great. Don't get me wrong. But why is the chat AI robot getting?
Why are they allowed?
Why are they allowed to get to the deletion?
Why are they allowed to say that? Why are they allowed?
Why?
Oh, we lost Rand. Hopefully, Ray will come back. I don't. I know there's probably good uses for AI out there. We've seen, actually, I know some of them. We've seen AI working in the medical field. Again, it slightly pisses me off. As an EMT, okay, I don't want some fucking robot telling me what is fucking wrong with this person. Okay, that's my job. Okay. If the robot can do it, why am I here? Right.
Right.
But we have seen its greatness in the cancer research and being able to detect cancer cells before we can.
Sorry.
But for fuck's sake, I'm fully against AI. I have been from the fucking start. And hell, give it 20, 30 years time. I might be on the wrong fucking side of this. Okay, I might. Because again, watch the movie I, Robot. Will Smith, I'm starting to sound a lot like Will Smith's character. Fuck these robots, man. We don't fucking need them.
Thanks for my favorite movie as a kid.
Robots are so fucking cool. They do everything. I remember watching I, Robot as a kid going, man, I can't wait to get robots. And here I am in the fucking world of robots. I'm getting fucking pissed off at them. I never thought, as a fucking sci-fi nerd, as the kid that grew up wanting to have my own C-3PO, wanting to have my own R2-D2, okay, I never thought I'd grow up to sound like Will Smith. Truthfully. But here I am, Let's get to sports real quick. First, I just saw the Dallas Stars were beat by the Blues, their second loss of the season.
Okay.
Let's stay on NHL real quick. I'm gonna tell you the good NHL news, and I'm gonna tell you the bad NHL news, and then we're gonna switch. I'm not talking about the NHL for a good while after this.
That's right.
Carolina Hurricanes are the last undefeated team thus far in the regular season. Good job, Carolina Hurricanes. I'm a fan only because y'all have Logan Stankoven. I fucking love Stank still. He may not be a Dallas Star anymore. I'm definitely y'all's player now. I miss him dearly. Good job, Carolina Hurricanes. You guys are looking bomb as fuck this year. I will not relish. I'm going to relish when we have to go up against you. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Good luck this year. Truthfully. All right, John. Also, the Utah Mammoth have unveiled their mascot. His name is Tusky. He's a mountain blue woolly mammoth. And I'm just saying this, okay? If I go to a Utah Mammoth game and afterwards Tusky goes missing, I'm not saying I did it, but I will need a place to stash a mammoth for a little bit. He is adorable.
Yeah, with or without the person.
With the person. I'm taking the person. I'm taking the person with me.
That's everything.
No, I'm okay to have a costume, not a kidnapping.
Yeah, because then you could just show Hans in the Tusky costume.
I'll feed him cheeseburgers. He'll be all right. Mammoths eat cheeseburgers, right?
Are you just gonna like walk him around like Michonne from The Walking Dead and her zombies on a chain?
I'll take care of him. I'll feed him. I'll take him for walks.
Okay, so yeah.
No, but truthfully, Tusky's fucking adorable. If you guys haven't seen the pictures of Tusky, look it up on your phone. Tusky's fucking adorable.
She's like, I'm working on it.
I saw a picture on Tusky's TikTok earlier today of him standing next to a kid in a mammoth onesie, a little Halloween costume, and it was fucking most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. I love Tusky. I really do. My favorite animal is elephants. By default, woolly mammoths. I love Tusky. He's fucking adorable. If there is a Tusky plush to be had, I want one. Give now. Okay.
He's so cute.
Well, that is pretty cute.
Yeah, that was her reaction to that.
If he goes missing, I just need a place to stash a mammoth for a while till the heat dies.
You can't get the whole person.
I can't hide the whole person.
I'll feed him. I'll take care of him.
The windows.
Sir, you've kidnapped a...
Which is all the time.
But no, I love him. But all right, let's get serious here. Yeah. A couple years ago, 5 players formerly on the Canada World Juniors team brought up on charges of sexual assault. Those 5 players were from the NHL, and they were dismissed immediately from the NHL, suspended, not to be brought back. Shady shit went down with the fucking trial. I'm not going to get into that. You guys can search it up on your own. It is a lot. Do your research. However, those 5 players were taken off the suspension list and told if a team will sign them, they are welcome back. For some fucking reason, I don't agree with that decision. I think they should have stayed suspended. Y'all have heard me on this podcast before. I fucking hate the Vegas Golden Knights. I hate them even more now. I do. They signed Carter Hart, former goalie for the Philadelphia Flyers, one of those 5 NHLers from the former Canada World Juniors team. Not just that, but also the head guy under the investigation, under the microscope, during the entire sexual assault trial and everything else. He was signed by the Vegas Golden Knights. Why? For fucking why? First and foremost, you got the guys in the WHL, the AHL. You got the European leagues. You got the colleges. Hell, you even got the guys right out of high school. And even more so, you got the guys that felt they retired too soon and are looking for a way back in that you could have fucking grabbed from. But you didn't. You chose the worst fucking person. And then you made a post talking about you still have your morals and integrity. First and foremost, you're a fucking team that has not showed morals or integrity since the moment you were fucking formed. Because when you went through the draft, you did every other NHL team dirty in the NHL draft in 2022. The Kraken did it the right way. The Kraken was like, we're going to take these younger kids. We're going to take this talent. We might take a couple guys from some of these other teams. We're going to take the younger talent and build a team. We're going to build from the ground up because that's what we need to do as a fucking team. But you guys decided to take the best players from the best fucking teams and said, we're going to make our team this way. And it was fucking disgusting. A lot of people hated you for it then. Then you cheated all the way through the entire fucking playoffs. Your first fucking year, all the way through the fucking Stanley Cup to win that bitch in your first year. You've cheated time and time again in the fucking playoffs when you get there. You don't even try to hide it when you cheat. So what fucking morals and integrity did you fucking have in the first place? And then you're going to sign that fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. You don't have morals. You don't have integrity. You've left a fucking black stain on the NHL that is no different than all the black stains left on the NFL. I'd rather watch Major League Baseball and fucking NBA than I would NHL right now. Why do you think I haven't watched the last 2 Stars games? I haven't. I won't. Because I'm taking a fucking break. Because it's bullshit. Do I still root for my fucking Stars? Fuck yeah, because they did nothing wrong. I'm a Stars fan, ride or fucking die. All right? I still love the NHL. I do. But this is a black stain that you guys need to fucking come back from. Honestly, Commish, you need to fucking get rid of Carter Hart. He should have stayed gone in the first place. May not be guilty in the eyes of the law, but that motherfucker's still guilty. And I should know something about that.
Let's face it, it's not just a Golden Knights thing. The NHL has also put forth like a fund of hush money to hush victims up. So it's not just
It's not just the Knights. It's the NHL in total has put a fucking black mark on themselves, a black fucking stain. It's not okay. And with that, let's go to the Professional Women's Hockey League because there is news there. I love the Professional Women's Hockey League. I've loved it since it started. I'm a New York fan. Let's go New York Sirens, okay? When it formed, I asked my daughter, I said, hey, what jersey do you like the best? I showed her all the jerseys, and she picked New York. She loves that color. And personally, I do too. It's a beautiful color blue. It's a beautiful teal. Not to mention, as a New York Sirens fan, I get to say that my team scored the very first goal in the PWHL ever with Ella Shelton, number 10, scoring that first goal. I bought my daughter a PWHL inaugural season New York puck, which I can't wait to give her when she gets older and will really appreciate it. Because it's only that value of that thing is only going to go up. Cool. We've had expansion in the PWHL. We had the first 6 teams: Boston, New York, Toronto, Quebec, Minnesota, and one more. We're missing one.
Montreal.
That was the Quebec team. Yeah, it's Montreal, Toronto, Boston, New York, Minnesota. Oh, hell. Ben, you're looking it up?
Trying.
Okay.
Where's Ray?
Ray left. We got a little heated on the AI topic, and I think I made her mad. So I'm going to apologize afterwards.
Wait for them to calm down.
Well, I'll wait for the podcast in, and I'm going to go in and apologize and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to piss you off. Yeah.
The podcast. And then
But anyway, the 2 new expansion teams, we're getting one in Hawaii. The Orca, I think, is what they're called. No, it is the Orca, and then Seattle is the newest PWHL expansion team, and I'm so excited for Seattle. I really am. Seattle, when the PWHL went there last season, Seattle, I think, broke the record for the most attendance in PWHL thus far. So for Seattle to get a team, definitely love that. I can't wait for Dallas to get a team. I want a PWHL Dallas team. Not that I want to switch up on New York, okay, but I got to go for my Dallas. I got to go for my Dallas Girlies, all right? And I watched the PWHL, okay? I watched the NHL. Those women hit harder than those dudes do, okay? Those women are going at it worse than those fucking guys are sometimes. Holy fucking shit. I just wish they'd get a different fucking trophy. Like, can we make it look cooler? Like, don't get me wrong, the Walter Cup's a cool name for it, but like, can we make it look cooler at least?
Yeah, she found her raccoon toy. Toronto Scepters, Ottawa Charge, Minnesota Frost, Montreal. I'm not even gonna try. New York, Boston, Vancouver, and Seattle. Okay, I thought it was Victory, but I'm not.
Yeah, it did the French spelling. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it's Montreal. What do you expect for Quebec?
Right, no, and that's what I figured.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I would probably lean more New York right now for WHL.
And like, don't get me wrong. Do I know that Minnesota's won the Walter Cup 2 years running? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Minnesota's the state of hockey. Hey, like, they're the state of fucking hockey. You're not gonna get any better than Minnesota. All right. Why the Wild aren't doing so hot? Beyond me. Whatever. But I'm fucking rocking with New York. All right. Plus, New York Sirens, like the name, where they got their name from, all the names of these teams, the colors, the reason they chose the colors, the reason they chose their names, fucking gorgeous. Love the stories. New York Sirens got their name from the sirens that you hear in New York. Of the police, the fire, the EMS. It's badass. It's a way to represent the first responders. And there's not better first responders than the ones in New York City. Okay? That's why New York is the only one that gets to call themselves Fire Department New York. It's not NYFD, it's FDNY. They're the only ones that get to do that, and that's badass. It's a fucking awesome claim to fame. What better way to represent the greatest people on earth than to name your PWHL team after them? The Boston Fleet. You're talking about the dock workers there. You're talking about the docks. Some of the most influential historical docks in the U.S. Docks where the fucking Tea Party happened, okay? Docks where the first Navy was docked there. Some of the greatest naval battles have been launched off the docks of Boston. So Boston Fleet, fucking perfect. Toronto Scepters, the fucking building in Toronto, their little Space Needle type deal that they've got. The Scepter, it's at the top of that is the design on their jersey. I think that's cool. Montreal, you're just there. You know, each of these teams really thought a lot about what it meant to one, be a professional women's hockey team, to represent their city, what it would look like, what it should sound like. and what their name should be. They thought long and hard about it. Hell, they played their first year as just represented by their city name alone, or their state name alone in the case of Minnesota. And then they brought out these names, they brought out these colors, these designs, and they flew full-fledged into it. And I can't wait to watch the PWHL expand. Personally, I love women's sports. I really do. I really do. And it's not for the reason y'all think, motherfuckers. Okay, it's not because I'm a fucking horn dog looking to see some fucking ass titties bounce around. No, because first and foremost, unless you're watching basketball, you can't really see it anyways. And even if you are watching basketball, they ain't got none. That's why they're so goddamn fast, okay? But you get women like Caitlin Clark, who pretty much put a new definition on the WNBA. Love her or hate her, and if you hate her, kind of sus. Love her or hate her, Caitlin Clark brought the WNBA into the light. Okay. Yes, y'all have had some great women before Caitlin Clark. You're gonna have great women after Caitlin Clark. But I hadn't heard really anything about the WNBA until I heard about Caitlin Clark. Okay? Just throwing that out there. And it became, people wanted to start watching the women's basketball more than the NBA, than the guys, because of names like Caitlin Clark. Okay.
And I think that's the point of sports that we're going to get to, is that people are going to prefer to watch women's leagues and banana ball leagues and weird oddball leagues more than the actual professional leagues, because, again, I've been saying this for years now. Professional sports is not what it used to be. It's a rigged game. There's not the cups, the World Series, all of them mean absolutely nothing now. Like, they're all rigged.
Yeah.
They're all
it's highest dollar wins, not best player wins. Right. You know, it used to be if you made it to the World Series, you were the absolute fucking best of that year. Okay.
It used to be about talent, not about money.
Right. Hell, baseball has turned into a pitcher catcher game more than it's turned into a batting game. Hell, when you think of older baseball, you think of the batters. You think of guys like Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, fucking Yogi Berra. Guys like that, Barry Bonds, when they get up there, they get that fucking stance and then they fucking send it. And now it's pitcher catcher. You got to really work to get your name out there as a batter now. It's not the same. Did I still celebrate in 2023 knowing all this? Fuck yeah, I did. When the Rangers won, dude, I was fucking over the fucking moon. Okay. Did I celebrate in 2016 knowing all this? Well, 2016 was kind of different. It was starting to turn into this, but it wasn't yet. So fuck yeah, I celebrated in 2016 with the Cubs. Okay. If the Stars win the Stanley Cup this year, am I going to celebrate? Yeah. Just for the simple fact. But I know that they paid their way. Football has been this way for a while. The joke about football is, the new script for the NFL has released, instead of, here's the player schedules. It's that's been a joke for a long time.
Cast list.
Yeah, the roster is a cast list. I've heard that several times. It's gotten bad. But you get, again, let's go to Banana Ball. Okay, Banana Ball just got two new teams, the Indianapolis Clowns and the Coconuts.
Which, by the way, I thought you said, and I thought you said clouds.
No.
Sky. And then I was like, why would you name a baseball team after a cloud? cloud. But okay, pop off, go off. And then it started to make sense that you said clowns. And then I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's going to be a really cool banana ball league, like a banana ball team. Like, then it started to click. And I was like, okay, all right. I have more of a reaction for you now. Now that it has clicked that you were not talking about puffy things in the sky. So.
But hey, even if it was clouds, we're going to rain down on the competition. That's a cool tagline.
You're a dad.
Fuck you. But they just got 2 new teams. They're expanding, and it's gotten so bad that me and Hannah have been on the Banana Ball tickets wait list for almost a year now. Like they're selling out, and it's great. I love watching Banana Ball. Hell, it's gotten so good. I've seen it on HBO does live Banana Ball games every now and then, and I watch a lot of them because it's fun.
I mean, I see more kids wanting to Halloween's coming around. I'm seeing more kids wanting to dress up as banana ball players than actual baseball players.
Right. Like, let's talk about the fact Banana Ball just played a game in Philadelphia. Or no, Colorado. They just played in Colorado at the Rocky Stadium. The last time the Rocky Stadium was as full as it was during that Banana Ball game was the inaugural year that the Rockies played there. If that doesn't tell you something. Okay. Now, are the Rockies the best team in baseball? No. God, no. That's why they still don't have a World Series. But beside the point. Why does your city show out for guys that aren't even based in your city? They're just showing up to play a game there. Than it does for the guys that play the game there from your city. Why did you show up for Banana Ball more than you do your Rockies on a normal game? Okay. But let's get into the World Series real quick, because a lot has happened. The last year's matchup was the Dodgers versus the Yankees, a matchup we hadn't seen in quite a while, and a matchup we've all been waiting for personally. This year, the Yankees and the Dodgers were back in the playoffs, and the Dodgers smoked their way. They're in the World Series. They're going. They fucked them Brewers up. And honestly, I was kind of hoping the Brewers would take the Dodgers just for the simple fact of they hadn't won a World Series yet. So I was hoping they'd fight more to get there. Plus, with the loss of Bob Uecker, I said it last week when they beat my Cubbies. Okay. But no, the Dodgers were like, nah, fuck that shit. Kiss my ass.
Swept them.
Yeah. Hell, the Brewers handed them the fucking broom to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the Blue Jays took out the Yankees, I was like, oh, Mariners, I don't know. You might get fucked up here. Oh, I was wrong again. The Mariners are fucking up the Blue Jays. I mean, they're fucking them up. Sure, the Blue Jays came back to win a couple nights ago. But let's talk about the score last night. 10-6. Fucking Mariners. Let's talk about the first game. 10-3 fucking Mariners. Blue Jays, I mean, fuck, you're still a joke, damn it. You're proving me right. You're still a fucking joke. Going for the Mariners wholeheartedly now. I know the Mariners are going to have trouble in this World Series. It doesn't matter. You're playing the Dodgers, and the Dodgers have built a dynasty. I've said that for a while. The Dodgers have built them a dynasty. You got guys on that team that are worth something. Even if it is a money game, they do have the talent. Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, fucking Shohei Ohtani, to name 3 of them. They've got the fucking talent. Okay. But I believe in the Mariners. I'm rooting for the Mariners because I want to see a team that has not won a World Series yet. Hell, hasn't even been to the World Series yet. Win it. Do I have high hopes for them, though? No. But I'm hoping. I'm rooting. But
Bare
holy
minimum, I hope they at least go.
right. I hope they at least see the World Series stage. Okay. I think Seattle deserves it. Truthfully, Seattle hasn't seen anything close to the finals in a long time. Seattle has never seen the NBA finals. Seattle has never seen the World Series. Seattle has never seen the Stanley Cup, let alone the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Seahawks haven't been to a Super Bowl since God knows when. Okay. I think Seattle needs this because when you look at LA, you got the LA Kings. Sure, they haven't won a Stanley Cup in God knows how long, but they just won a World Series. The Chargers won't ever see the playoffs for the Super Bowl, but they exist. And then you got the Lakers, who dominated the 90s and 2000s in the NBA Finals. Okay. LA don't need another one. LA's had their fucking time. Okay. LA's had their fun. Seattle, it's been a while for them. I think they deserve a win. Okay. But goddamn Toronto, at least put up a fucking fight. For fuck's sake, 10-3? 10-3? Jesus. Seattle had to fight like hell to fucking face you. Seattle had to fight like hell to face you. And you lose 10-3. What did you do? You just think you were tough shit? You think you thought you were, you didn't have to try with them? Nah, big dog, you got to try. 10-6? You got to try harder than that. Oh, we won the second game. Good for you. You want a cookie? Fuck out of here. God damn, y'all beat the Yankees. Swept the Yankees. And you're getting fucked up by the Mariners? Come on. But let's go Mariners. 100%. Let's go. I want to see it. Plus, again, my roommate's a Mariners fan. I want to see her happy. She deserves a win too. She's going through so much shit in her life right now. She deserves a win. Let's give her the Mariners, at least in the World Series, because that's bare minimum what she wants. And then I guess lastly on sports, the NBA starts soon. Let's go, future Vegas Mavericks. Fire Nico. I'm still on that shit. Fire Nico. I hope you rot in hell, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Let's get into let's see. This is you know what? I'm on a soapbox yelling. I want to continue yelling. Frozen 3? Are you fucking joking? Are you kidding me?
No. Unfortunately not, and this is kind of how I felt about Moana 2. We didn't need another one.
I don't want to build a snowman.
We didn't need a third one. The best thing about the second one was the jam sesh between Sven and Kristoff with Lost in the Woods. Huh?
Yeah.
You haven't even seen the second one? Lost in the Woods is the best part of that entire franchise.
I will say Lost in the Woods was so good it made it on my playlist. And there's not a lot of Disney songs.
Lost in the Woods used to be an autism stem between me and Pookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben was the reindeer. I was Kristoff.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No. Fuck's sake. I don't want to build a snowman. All right.
No, I don't. Make new Disney movies.
We've already gone into the unknown. What's left to fucking do? I mean, me and John were kind of talking about this a little bit before we started the podcast. Fucking Toy Story 5 is in the work.
Yeah.
I mean, we said goodbye with Toy Story 2. Then we came back in Toy Story 3 and we said goodbye again. We had a really good ending with Toy Story 3. Personally, I think Toy Story 2 should have been the end of it, but Toy Story 3, I'll give you Toy Story 3. I kind of like Toy Story 3. I'll give you 3. It had a beautiful ending. Toy Story 4, you pissed me the fuck off. You really pissed me the fuck off. And then at the end of it, Woody's gonna stay with Bo Peep and hopefully get some fucking, Woody finally, with Buzz not being there.
Yeah, that's why it's the perfect movie. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's definitely not
Woody's
movie, but I
not
definitely don't hate it as much as Chris does.
Yeah, I hate it because they cock blocked Woody and they cock blocked me. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I've been waiting since 1993 to see Bo Peep and Woody kiss, and I kept getting cock blocked, and it pissed me off.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I hate that movie. In all honesty, that is the whole reason I hate that movie. Otherwise, I mean, it is a pretty good story. It is. It does say goodbye again very well. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going for again. Like, I don't know why we're going for
They've given us, with Toy Story, 3 movies in a row, they've given us Indiana Jones riding off into the sunset with Raiders March in the background. Okay. Da 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 da. Beautiful ending. Probably the best of all time. Okay. You've given that to us 3 movies in a row. Why do we need a 5th?
It almost feels like we're at the dude, where's my car drive-in line.
And then if you say and then again, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass.
But
no, because John made a point earlier. What did you say? What did you say, dude? You said what is this? The 90s?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was saying what we're tired of the remake and live action trope, so we're just gonna go with the shitty sequel trope. What is this? The 90s?
Like straight to DVD. You want to know how bad it was in the 90s, guys? For some of our younger audience out there listening, here's how bad it was in the 90s. I didn't know that Little Mermaid had a sequel until I met my wife, and she told me, because it was direct to DVD. I didn't know that Aladdin had a fucking sequel, let alone 3, until I watched Family Guy, and the joke became Aladdin 5, Jafar needs glasses, because they were direct to DVD. Okay. It was bad. It was
that old.
Fucking, I was telling John, I mean, can Disney just not come up with original stories anymore? I mean, for fuck's sake.
I feel like the last good original story, and I'm gonna get fought on this as soon as I say it, was Onward.
Why would you get fought with that? I fucking love Onward.
I wasn't talking about you.
Okay.
Because Elemental came after Onward, and
I don't love Elemental. I like it, but it's not my top.
It's a good story, don't get me wrong, but it's a trope that has been done several times over. They just decided to make them water and fire.
I also have a cutie nostalgic with it, though. I got to watch it with my cousin. And
that's fair.
Fair enough. But again, Elemental's not an original story. Let's be honest here. Original characters, maybe, different, but it's not an original story. It's a story that's been done thousands of times.
Huh?
Maybe, potentially.
What did you just say?
I said, to me, I'd have to look, but I would say the last best one is Tangled.
No, then you would be wrong, because that's Onward.
Onward is better. Onward is an original story.
Yeah.
And it is better than Tangled. I'll say it. Onward is better than Tangled. Fight me.
And Pixar and Disney are not the same. And I know that Pixar's owned by Disney. I don't care. They're not the same. The movies are better.
Well, exactly. That's our point.
Yeah. If it opens with the castle, it's a Disney film.
And nothing else had DreamWorks.
Yeah, that's valid. Nothing tops DreamWorks.
But no, actually, if you wanted to get technical though, the last good Disney princess original movie wasn't even Tangled, because Tangled wasn't their original idea. Princess and the Frog, in the setting that they set it in.
None of them were.
That's true. Yeah.
I see you and I raise you.
That's true. You know what? All in. Bold.
She's sassy this week. Sorry.
Yeah, no, fuck it. It makes for good content. But all right, other movie, film and TV. This is where John's gonna get his chance, because he just saw this movie last night. He's been dying to tell me about it. Said I had to wait until tonight, until the podcast, for him to go into the deep dive. Buddy, Tron Ares, let's go.
Oh man, Tron Ares. Like I mentioned to you, Chris, last night, Tron, I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic fucking movie. But I am a longtime lover of the Tron franchise. I've seen both movies, God knows how many times. Didn't really appreciate the first one till I was more adult. But I loved the second movie. I loved Tron Legacy. And going into this movie, I'll admit, because Disney has put out a lot of shit lately, I went into this one with low expectations. But going through the movie and everything they did, and even Jared Leto's performance was actually pretty decent for being what it was.
So he can make good content outside 30 seconds.
He can. It's just, yeah. But like I said, this movie was just fantastical. You do kind of have to be a Tron fan to appreciate the movie and appreciate some of the stuff that's in it. Because I'm trying to do this without spoiling it, which is very hard for me to do right now, coming off the high of this movie. But yeah, you do kind of have to at least understand have to have at least seen the other two movies to understand more or less what's going on. A lot of high moments, and the soundtrack by Nine Inch Nails was just, oh man, it will never be as good. Well, it's not going to be as good as Daft Punk because, well, Daft Punk. But it was good.
Just fits Tron. So
and it did. Like it was really good. I just enjoyed the hell out of it.
Well, thank you for finally letting me hear that.
Yes. I was like, oh man.
Stranger Things spin-off series. Ben, I know that's you. Let's go, buddy.
I don't really know anything about it. It's news to me. I'm hoping for an Eddie spinoff. But I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm kind of hoping for an Eddie spinoff. Or maybe a Steve and Robin spinoff. Or a Steve and Dustin spinoff. But I think they're going to... We've been talking about this to get on the Stranger Things topic because it is coming out soon. We've still got some time. Which every episode is going to be like... I think the the shortest episode is an hour and 32 minutes long.
Damn.
Yeah. So they're movie length episodes this season. Which I'm really excited for.
Isn't this
but
also
it
the
makes
last
me
season,
think,
though?
yeah, it's the last season.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna kill everybody.
God damn it! Don't do that to me, because I'll say it and it'll be Rogue One all over again.
I think they're gonna kill everybody.
I've seen this before. Everybody dies at the end.
That's what it feels like. The really lengthy episodes they're going to be really long. There's going to be tributes. There's going to be, I don't know. It's what it's feeling like.
Yeah,
it's feeling like they're going to kill off if not all really really meaningful characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely thinking Dustin's going to die.
God damn it! Not Dustin.
And then
Fuck.
Steve. I think Steve's going to go too.
I can't watch him die. I don't want to watch him die. You're gonna have to let me know if he actually dies or not, because if he dies, I'm not watching the end of it.
Gatton Matarazzo wants to die though.
If that makes you.
If that makes you feel any better, he's said, "I want to die." Like, make Dustin die.
Damn it! All right, I respect it at least.
Right, it makes you respect it a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Last up on the film and TV, Kate McKinnon as Aphrodite.
You might want to get your wife in for this.
Okay, so we are most definitely talking about that. What's it called? The play. That thing. Yeah.
The Percy Jackson book.
Oh, it's Percy Jackson, not the. Okay. I was thinking the other thing with the Greek gods. It's really big right now. Yeah,
no.
Epic the musical.
No, Kate McKinnon was just cast as Aphrodite in the Percy Jackson show.
Okay, well, let me go grab her, because she'll be pissed if she misses this. Y'all talk about something else real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Did we already talk about the Strangers?
Not yet, but we haven't hit horror yet.
Okay.
I've been seeing things about that Tron movie, dude. I've been kind of curious about it.
There's not too much I can say that doesn't really spoil the movie, but it was just really good. I liked it.
Right.
Regardless,
and I
of
really
what
liked
critics
Legacy.
Whatever people say, like I enjoyed the hell. I thought it was really.
Nah, I tend to go into things with an open mind and formulate my own opinion from there.
Right.
So because there's a lot of good movies that people think are shit.
Right, and like perfect example, and Chris and I have talked about this on Two Captains, but like there's some of the Star Trek movies people think are absolutely horrible that that a lot of us happen to love, like Star Trek Insurrection is a perfect example of that. People hate that movie for reasons we can't even find. I've heard a lot, and so has he, that people just hate that movie. We both love it. I think it's one of the best next gen movies.
Yeah, we get that a lot with Drag Me to Hell, a horror movie by Sam Raimi.
Mm-hmm.
We love it, but everybody hates it, and we have no idea why.
But yeah,
like,
no.
we have
Tron was really really great. So.
Okay, Kate McKinnon as Aphrodite, go.
No.
She was yelling.
Why?
She was yelling to the house. She goes. I was like Percy Jackson. She's like, oh, okay, and then she comes out of the bathroom and she goes, I know exactly what he wants me for, and I'm not okay with this. I'm like, save it for the podcast, for fuck's sake. Let us get in there first.
Okay. Preference. Jeez, I'm way too worked up for this.
to preface, it's not that she's a bad actress. Okay, it's not. It is that is not who I would cast. I mean, okay. How do I? Can you hand me that clippy? I don't know how to word this. How did I word this?
I gotta put my hair up.
Not.
All I
It's
can,
not at
all I
all
can think of is all I can think of is Miss Rafferty from SNL.
Okay. So, okay. She's an amazing actress for comedies. Okay? She's a very beautiful woman. I'll give her that. I would not have cast her as Aphrodite. And they've done such a great job at casting thus far. I mean, yes,
This is not to say that Kate McKinnon isn't beautiful, because she absolutely is. But Aphrodite is supposed to be what society, like what you were saying the other day, something you said was that society, what society viewed as beautiful at the time.
So think about in the Percy Jackson movies that we originally got. Not to say they were terrible. They weren't the best. They did the best that they could with the script they were given. Let's put it there. But think about all of the children of Aphrodite that you see on screen. What are they? They are all tall, blonde, skinny, blue-eyed, for the most part, that you see on screen. Right? But that was what was deemed as the most beautiful, or at least what society deemed as the most popular figure and beauty standards at that time when the movie came out. Think about what it would be nowadays. People are emphasizing natural beauty, like minimalistic makeup, the natural look, enhance your natural features. It doesn't matter what hair color you have. It's very popular to color your hair, even in fun, different colors now. Or, you know, the curvy type is back in, but not Kim Kardashian curvy, natural curves. Think about what men constantly say they want on TikTok. They want women to wear sundresses so they can show off the little poochie pooch that every girl has, because that's how bodies are made. Think about what the statues of Aphrodite looked like when the Greeks made them. She was not a skinny little twig. She had curves. She had belly folds. You know, if Aphrodite can have belly rolls, I can have belly rolls. That's what a lot of women are saying now. So yes, in the books, it's also described that she looks different to each person. It's their ideal person. Okay? So what would she look like now? I don't think we could give a good description for her. Not perfectly, at least. I mean, I think I already know what you're gonna say.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who?
Big titty goth bitch.
No, I was actually gonna say Amy Adams because she's perfect.
See, I was gonna say Sabrina Carpenter, but
I also thought Sabrina Carpenter but she's too young. She's too young.
That's why I said Amy Adams, because Amy Adams is like mom age now, and Amy Adams is fucking perfect.
Yeah, I like
said
Amy.
Christina Hendricks.
That's also a good one. Back up. But think about it, right? She's like, if she had a standard, right?
Candace Patton.
Like, if she had a standard, I don't think the actress cast would be what society deems as the most popular right now. And I know that each culture has a different view on what society deems as beautiful. Like, every culture is going to say something different. But in America, what is currently deemed as the most popular, beautiful, think about this. Could she be disabled? A lot of fashion brands are now opening up to more diversity in beauty standards. So would you go away? Go away. I made really good points when you weren't standing over my shoulder. Shoo. I do really well on this podcast when you're not staring at me. Anyway.
I don't want to talk about this.
That's fair.
I saw that.
We'll talk about that one.
Go around the corner. Go around the corner. No, around the corner. Shoot.
It's horseshit.
I made really good points the other day about Star Trek, so go away.
I didn't want Kate McKinnon. I said it 4 times.
None of us did.
Series is horseshit.
Again, not to say that she's not a beautiful actress. She's very beautiful.
I
But
think it's me.
but I probably would not have cast her myself, honestly. Like, was she cast for her looks, or did she actually, or popularity, or did she actually really encapsulate what they're trying to say Aphrodite is in this show?
She needs to be thick.
Yeah.
With
Honestly.
several different C's and K's and everything between.
I mean, even if you look, I've had 2 kids, mind you. Obviously, everyone here knows that. But I have had 2 kids. Before I had 2 kids, I was not super skinny and tiny. And would you stop it?
No, back here.
I don't trust you back there.
You shouldn't.
About. He's not doing a damn thing.
No one
back
can
there.
see you now. Or you behave too much. I need a backdrop.
Put your nipples away, Pookie.
You can't go around showing elbows, or else everyone will think you're a whore.
Peter, the whore is here.
Fuck, which one?
What do you mean, which one? Anyway, I'm actually trying to stay on topic, sir. I think they dropped the ball on casting.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally, I would keep an open mind enough to say, let me see where this goes when it comes out.
But I still just don't think I could take her seriously enough. Like, she's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think I could take her seriously.
And I mean, but we also have to think about, okay, I'll be there in a minute. Can you go see what's going on? Let me finish my point and then I'll go do it. Okay. I think we also need to think about what happened in The Little Mermaid when they cast who they did for Ursula. We all did not think that she was going to do a good job, and she managed to do a very good job at being relatively serious.
We all did not think that.
I loved her.
Y'all all thought that, and y'all all were wrong.
Well,
Don't include me in y'all's bullshit.
Okay, hold on.
Not me, bitch. Not me, bitch.
It's Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
Pop off.
But a lot of people, I'm not talking about me specifically. A lot of people online did not think that she was going to be a good cast for that. And then what happened? She did a really good job. She didn't turn it into a joke like everyone thought she was going to.
And all those people are nothing but poor, unfortunate souls.
Good reference, babe. I actually really like that one.
Why do you think I got a podcast, bitch? You think I'm just full of this bullshit?
Yes. Partially. I love you. I love you.
I have the current sex appeal of every man. I should play Zeus.
I wouldn't have been surprised if they cast Idris Elba to play Zeus.
Oh my god, I'd fuck the shit out of him.
That's a sentence.
I would. I'd fuck Idris. Oh my god, I'd fuck him sideways. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, maybe stop now before you get too ahead of yourself. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I hope you'd enjoy. The whole tirade. You should have filmed me the whole tirade in here.
Oh, it's recorded. Don't worry.
No, I'm in before we even left the house.
Did you like that in the background? No.
Yeah, it's gonna be fitting for what we're talking about later with the Guine show.
Mm.
Do your little dancey dance, Pookie.
It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. All right. There we go. That's film and TV. To get to gaming topics, John, this is where you're going to start Fallout, any and all, and Fallout tabletop game, and the show.
Yeah, we kind of just, both of us kind of hit the Fallout thing this week, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I did tabletop and he did games. So
I don't know too terribly much.
I don't either, but I thought it was really interesting that there was one, and I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I've learned recently that there's a lot of tabletop games for a lot of stuff like you wouldn't think, you know.
Right.
Like me and John, we've talked about there's a Star Trek D&D type game.
Yeah, there is.
That we've talked about doing on Two Captains, and I'm, you know, still trying to read up on it and learn everything about it. There's quite a bit, you know. It's not small. It's not new either. It's pretty fucking old. It's been around a while.
Yeah, ever since I brought up
there's a lot
idea
to it.
Chris, I'm only about like halfway through the guidebook.
Yeah.
And
See, and I've been reading a couple guidebooks myself, you know. But also, since we, you know, still on film and TV, John, I need you to share this with Ben and with the people. The maliciously stupid idea that you had for the ending of the Fallout show.
Yes. So, you guys know relatively the story of Fallout New Vegas. How there's like you more or less get the idea.
Right.
So, of course, the end of season 1, we find out that what is her name? I can't remember. Lucy, I think.
I think so.
We find out that her and the ghoul are going to search for her father in Vegas, and so this is going to be their opportunity to quote unquote canonize certain endings from New Vegas. The most likely option is they're going to go with the Mr. House ending for Fallout New Vegas. I, however, think there is a better route. I think they should go with the wild card, the Yes Man ending. Have the courier played by Ryan Reynolds, and when they catch up to him and they ask where Mr. House went, he's like literally just sitting back in like a fucking lounge chair or something. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I murdered that fuckstick and took Vegas for myself and my lovely robot companion over here."
Oh my god.
I think that would be the best route for them to go, but I know it's not likely. Why I should be in charge of this kind of thing.
So okay, well, let's get into the games. Let's get into the tabletop game. I want to learn more about the tabletop game before we get into the like games. So let's go with that.
Like I said, I don't know much more about it other than it is like it's called factions, I think. So it's split up into different groupings, and I think they go based off the games, but I don't know. It looked really interesting. The rule book looked D&D style, like. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna check it out more because with the show, I became more interested in Fallout. The games didn't really pull me in as much, but I think with the show, I might go back and play the games eventually.
You know, and see, I felt that way with not to get off topic, but I know exactly what you're talking about. That feeling that you're talking about, because I felt that way with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I got the game Cyberpunk 2077 when it came out. Played a little bit about it, but it wasn't. It's not that it's not my style of game. It definitely is my style of game. The games I like to play. However, it just didn't catch my attention. all that well when I first started playing it. Cyberpunk Edge Runners comes out on Netflix. I watch the fuck out of that. One character really catches my eye, reminds me of an old friend of mine. That I unfortunately lost. Ben also knows this friend, and we lost her together. And this character really kind of, it's like having a little bit of her back. And so it made me want to play the game again. And I picked up the game, and I still occasionally play here and there. I'm more or less like I'm done with the story at this point in time. After Edge Runners, I went through the fucking story. I mean, I fucking did that shit. Now I'm just around the city, because it feels fun. I'm waiting for an Edge Runners DLC for Cyberpunk 2077. That's what I think they should do, but they haven't yet. Fuck them. But yeah, Fallout. I never really got into the games, but the TV show, I've been, one of my favorite TikTok creators is on the TV show, Scotty K Fitness. He'll be showing up in some episodes on this next season, and I'm kind of excited for it. I love Scotty, wonderful guy, and Fallout, one of his favorite games of all time. So to be a part of the show is really awesome for him. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. And if I end up, with me, I'm going to end up watching the show because of Scotty. It's probably going to get me into the games. So, John, I'm going to start turning to you.
Fun, interesting fact as I'm looking that particular game up while we're sitting here talking, it is made by the same people who make Star Trek Adventures.
No shit.
Yeah, Modifius Entertainment. It's the same fucking guys.
Okay.
There we go.
So, yeah, no, that's super cool. Anyway, well, and I don't think the games really started to get real popular, more or less, when Bethesda. However, there are two games that aren't really addressed quite as much as the other one. That is Fallout 1 and 2. Made by Interplay.
Well, see, it's much like what is it? Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
First two games started to evolve, but nobody really talks about the first two games when they talk about the greatest Assassin's Creed game of all time.
But now,
that's beside the point.
Having played the first two because they were available, yes, they're actually pretty damn tight. Like they've got it's got decent, really good stories behind them. It is a little bit harder as with older games of that era. It is a little bit more difficult to try and figure it the hell out. But once you figure it out, like your balls to the wall, you're going nuts.
I don't want to ask what era are we talking? We're talking PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, aren't we?
We're talking like mid to late 90s.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. So predating PlayStation. Gotcha. All right.
It originally the first Fallout game came out 1997.
Oh fucking hell.
So yeah, we're talking old school.
Hey, careful.
Talking relatively we're talking old school when it comes to gaming. Okay? Does that make you feel a little bit better?
A little bit.
Old school PC gaming, because back in those days PCs weren't used.
In those days?
Yeah. So,
watch yourself, whippersnapper.
Anyway,
God damn it.
PCs were a lot harder to come by, so you didn't have a whole lot of exposure as far as those particular games.
Right.
But it's definitely a far cry from where Fallout 3 is. Is it? Everybody's heard of Fallout 3. Like it's my second favorite engine. But Fallout 1 and 2 are top down and focus more on the role-playing aspect than per se anything Bethesda's put out in the last 10 years. Really, really interesting that I thought while I was playing them, and of course they were made by Interplay, or at least the first one was. First one was made by Interplay. The second one, I'm not 100% sure. I don't quite remember, as it's been a few weeks. Interplay used to be the masters of gaming until they eventually shut down. I don't remember.
Yeah. Speaking of shutting down and talking about gaming and shutting down.
Oh boy.
Xbox. Hey, let's talk. PlayStation fan to the Xbox Corporation. You're fucked. You're fucked. Look, PlayStation, Sony, have they pissed us off, pretty recently? Yeah, they've done shit that's pissed us off too. Don't get me wrong. They've made some deals that just don't seem, all that great. However, you guys have gotten so bad that even Target's like, we're gonna ixnay on the console. Like, how'd you piss off Target? Fuck. First it was the price hikes on the Game Pass, and then not only did you price hike the Game Pass, but you nerfed it from what it used to be. Because I'll be honest, okay, PlayStation 4, Xbox One come out, and I've been a PlayStation guy my whole life. I grew up with PlayStation 1, and I've gone all the way up with it. But my cousins had the Xbox. And when I first started playing Minecraft, I was playing on my cousin's Xbox. I'd made a Minecraft account or an Xbox account to play. And I only bought my Xbox One to download Minecraft to be able to access my Minecraft worlds that I put on the Xbox. And this is before I realized I could, do it also on PlayStation if I signed in the right way. Silly me. Whatever. And I started buying Game Pass that I could play on the Xbox, with some friends online. And that's when I found out Game Pass was so much cooler than what Sony PlayStation had for their PlayStation Plus at that point. Game Pass, you got free fucking games, and it was cool as shit, and they traded out each month. But even if you downloaded a game on Game Pass that was free 1 month, when it switched to not being free anymore the next month, if it was still downloaded on your Xbox, you could still play it for fucking free. That was cool as shit. It was a cheat code, right? You just wait for your favorite game to get on Game Pass and boom. It was cool. And for $20 a month, I wasn't fucking complaining. And then you're like, okay, well now for $20 a month, the free games on Game Pass are the games that nobody wants to play. But for $30 a month, you can get the same Game Pass that you had been getting for $20 a month. Yeah, I didn't really care.
I was about to say, not to mention that for $20 a month, you also got PC Game Pass as well.
Right.
Because that's what I have. I have the Ultimate. I haven't hiked up the price for me yet.
Yeah.
but I'm getting PC and Xbox Game Pass both.
Yeah. And now it's gone up from $20 a month for your base. For your fucking base, $20 a month to 30. Art, why? For fucking what? We're gamers, man. First and foremost, PlayStation, especially me coming from PlayStation, okay? PlayStation 3 was the first one to have online. Okay? And online play with PlayStation 3, we didn't have to pay for it. It was just given to us. You just made an online account, and boom, you can play online for fucking free. Were there really any good games for online in PlayStation 3 era? No. You had Call of Duty and Battlefield, but if that wasn't your cup of tea, hey, here's Minecraft. Okay. Was it great back then? No, but it was fucking free. While the Xbox people were like, yeah, I'm paying $10 a month for online. Fucking nerd. Okay. Then PlayStation 4 came out and it was like, okay, $10 a month, you get online play. For $14 a month, or for $15 a month, you get some games and stuff for free. Cool, worth it, I guess. I want to play online with my friends, so I guess I'll do that. PlayStation 5 comes out, it goes up to $15 a month for base, $20 a month. Now you're starting to get some really good games for free on PlayStation Plus. I hadn't been dealing with the bullshit, the Xbox guys have been dealing with since their first console with online, which was the Xbox 360. I hadn't been dealing with that shit. I didn't know anything about it because, again, I only bought an Xbox maybe 4 years ago for the first time ever. And it was like, I don't get the gaming community. We've always been one. Are there several types of gamers? Yes. But the guys that play online, the gamers that play online, we're of the same breed. We're always fucking broke. We're always fucking broke. It doesn't matter. Unless you're a streamer, and you got to be a top tier streamer, streaming gamer, you're fucking broke. Hell, we could barely afford the $20 a month for your Xbox Game Pass in the first place. Now you're taking it up to 30. Your sales have declined. Your Game Pass has declined. You say it's for the players, that you're listening to them, and you're not. You keep canceling projects that you're doing. The new Ally. Just saw a video on this earlier today. The new Xbox Ally. You can't, if you download a game on your Xbox Ally, it does not go into, you cannot play it on your console. And vice versa. If you download a game on your console, you can't play it on the Ally. The only thing Xbox about the fucking Ally, in all honesty, is the fact it says Xbox on it. That's it. It's the fact that Microsoft teamed up with them and gave them the Xbox logo to put on it. There's nothing worth it from what I've seen, what I've heard from Xbox users earlier today on TikTok. I don't get the hype. I don't get it. I've heard some of my Xbox friends say, at this point, fuck it, I'm going to PlayStation. I've even heard some of them like, okay, well, I don't necessarily want to go to PlayStation, but I'm not done gaming, but I'm not gaming with Xbox anymore. I'm going PC. You're losing your people. You're losing your valued customers, the people that built your fucking empire that you're sitting on. And if Xbox goes away, if it does end, Microsoft sales decrease, and I looked this up, this is real shit, by 63%. That's how much money Xbox is making for Microsoft. It'll decrease by 63%. That is not a small number. That is damn near bankrupt number. And as a PlayStation fan, I find it laughable. Because at the beginning of this year, I remember the news being, hey, PlayStation is now getting all these Xbox exclusive games. They're going to be available on PlayStation now. And it was a really cool deal. It was awesome. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Maybe this will end the console wars. Maybe we can all just come together and be one big gaming community. Let's make every game fucking cross-platform, because that's the coolest shit in the fucking world. When your buddy's got a Nintendo Switch, you've got a PlayStation, your other buddy's got an Xbox, and your third buddy's got a fucking PC, and you're all playing Fortnite together, or you're all playing fucking Minecraft together, or any other fucking game. If you're able to play the same fucking game together, even knowing that none of y'all have the same fucking system, it is one of the coolest experiences out there, because you get to have fun with your friends. And I thought that was what was going to happen. By the end of this year, it was going to be, hey, everything's cross-platform now. I did not see the death of Xbox coming. And I find it laughable. I truly do. Good luck, Xbox. You had a good run.
I was about to say,
what kind of flower do you want on the grid?
From the perspective of Microsoft's little bitch for the last probably 10 years. Yeah, no, like, as far as the hype goes, when it was initially announced, I understood the hype because I was like, oh yeah, it's like having your own personal little Xbox that you can take around with you. As somebody who travels around to, say, like my dad's house or my grandparents' house and brings their Xbox with them, I'm like, yeah, this sounds awesome. But hearing some of the reviews, I'm like, I don't want to shell out, looking at the prices right in front of me, I don't want to shell out $1,000 or $600 for, yeah. And you can even, I was about to say, you can even get like I think you can even get like a Steam Deck for cheaper than that, and it'll do the fucking thing.
Right. Right.
And work better.
And it'll work better.
Right. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I understand the hype of having a portable Xbox, because PlayStation had that in the 2000s. 2002, the PSP released. Yeah. The PlayStation Portable, motherfucker. That was the coolest shit in the fucking world.
Yeah,
okay.
Even being an Xbox fan, I thought that was the coolest fucking thing when I was a kid, and I wanted one so damn bad.
Yeah,
too.
I remember those little bitty discs they had, dude. I never had the PlayStation Portable, but I had a buddy that lived across the street who did. And oh my God, man, every time we'd fucking, we'd be out there, and next thing you know, he'd whip out his PlayStation Portable, and he's like, yeah, I'm playing this game. I'm like, fucking what?
What? You're doing what now?
Right. And like this was, and for those of you, like, to understand how popular the PlayStation Portable was, the Nintendo DS wasn't a thing yet. The Nintendo DS wouldn't come out for, I think, another 2 to 3 years after the PSP.
That sounds right.
I mean, sure, you can't call the PlayStation Portable the first handheld gaming device. You can't. Because Nintendo had the Game Boy before that. They had the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color. You had a lot from Nintendo before for handheld gaming. But PlayStation doing it, that was awesome. It was revolutionary. And to have something like that again for Xbox would be fucking awesome.
So, for reference, Nintendo DS was introduced November 21st, 2004. PlayStation Portable was released December 12th, 2000.
I thought it was 2002 for the PlayStation Portable.
Actually, in North America, it was introduced March 24th, 2005.
Damn, my birthday in 2005. Holy shit. But okay, fuck. I guess they announced it in 2002 then. But either way, still, the early 2000s, a portable console was the coolest shit in the world. 2025, when I heard them talking about it, and they started leaking everything, releasing it to us, I was like, no way, they're fucking doing it again. This is dope. Too bad it's Xbox, but this is dope. I might go over to Xbox for this. And then I'm hearing all of this, and I'm like, man, it's a good thing I thought about it. It's a good thing I thought about it. And that was it. But again, good luck, Xbox. I'll see you on the other side. Every console dies eventually. Hell, the Wii U damn near took out Nintendo. That's why you have the Switch, which is portable and handheld, because the Wii U damn near took out Nintendo. Let's see. Star Trek Starfleet Academy. What's going on with that, John? What's
Oh,
that?
okay. Yeah, Chris, you're really going to like this one because this one, Star Trek Starfleet Academy is, and I use the term ever so lightly so that I don't get yelled at by you, is an older game. I want to say it came out 90.
I was like, where is my opinion going to come into this? And then you hit me with the old joke.
No,
Okay.
it also came out in 1997. So it came out the same year as the first Fallout, and it was also made by the same company, Interplay. Anyway, before I get lynched by you
Yeah.
This is a game that like I was introduced to at a very young age. Because my dad had an original copy of the game. I still have around here. I have it. It's here somewhere. That seems to be the case for a lot of my stuff. Anyway, back to the topic. Starfleet Academy is a fantastic game. It puts you into Starfleet Academy without it being a typical high school / college story set in the Star Trek. Like more than likely the upcoming probably gonna.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't get started. This, however, is set during Chris and I's favorite era of Star Trek. It is set during the movies. It's set between movies 5 and 6.
Monster Maroons.
And it is basically a Starship Bridge simulator that has a background story that is mostly told through cutscenes. Like I said, I've been playing this game for probably a good 20 years. So, at least since I was 6 or 7, I've been playing this.
You know, I'd love to say I want to know what it's like to play a game for 20 years. But hell, you give it 4 more and that's GTA 5 for me.
That's a fair point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Embos, is it really?
GTA 5 came out in 2013.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is 12 years old. Last but not least in the gaming topics, Among Us, the mind-numbing, spine-chilling, friend-to-enemy-making game, is getting a TV show. Among Us TV show. I mean,
it's gonna be animated, from what I know. They started working on it in 2022, so I don't know how real it is, if it's been shelved. But with it being on like an active news site this week that I've seen, there had to have been a post about them still in production about it, is my guessing.
Well, I mean, animated shows take time. I mean that we know. Like the Lego movie, the first Lego movie, they used 90% stop motion for that movie. It took them 8 years to make that movie. Now I know that's stop motion versus animation, but animation takes quite a while. I mean, look at Incredibles and Incredibles 2. It took them 20 years. 20 years to pick up right where they left off.
If I remember correctly, it took them 8 months to animate the fur on Sully.
It took them 8 months. If M remembers correctly, it took them 8 months to animate the fur on Sully.
Right, I remember hearing something like that. I mean, with animation, it really depends on what animation style you're going with, how detailed you want your animation. And I mean, those two things, figuring out those two things, one takes time in and of itself. And then doing it once you figure those two things out, that's going to take you however much longer. So, saying that it was, talked about, thought up in 2022 and it's still not out, that's not a surprise.
Right.
You know,
A lot of things that were talked about in 2022 that still haven't come.
That's fair. And with the writer's strike, with everything,
Yeah, right.
happened. But I don't know. I'm excited if it is a thing, and I hope it is. I'm really excited about it because I feel like it's gonna be. If they go adult animation with it, it's gonna be hilarious. Like
I feel like that's
absolutely.
the only thing you get to do. I feel like it's one of those games. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a kid's game, but I feel like adult animation is the only way to go.
Right.
At least as far as a TV show is concerned.
Right, as far as a TV show is concerned.
Yeah.
Because then you get to kind of use the content from some of the videos and streams that some of the older people did when they were playing the game. Like, I can't tell you that I'm legally not allowed to discuss some of the games and things that were said when I was playing with Ben and Hannah and his ex-wife. And it's not because of his ex-wife, it's because of Ben. He was a dick. But I'm not legally allowed to discuss some of those things.
Yeah.
Where I did.
I've had games.
I was over on the bench.
Yeah, or shit. The bench in the bench in the fucking vent, you son of a bitch.
That's fair. I was just like,
that's fair. Just the immediate backtrack. That's fair.
But the thing about me is I'm a horrible imposter. Horrible. I'm not killing people. I'm just popping in and out of vents to freak people out. I'm the ghost.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's just a matter of how good you can gaslight people.
And that's literally all I do, and that's what you're mad about.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I'm horrible at being an imposter for the simple fact you're gonna know. I'm gonna gloat. I'm gonna creep up behind you. And then, it's like, well, fucking Blue's the imposter. Well, yeah, fuck, yeah, no, you got me. But I also target people. Like I can't tell you how many times I've targeted Ben.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think adult animation, on that alone, adult animation is the only way that you can go with an Among Us TV show. I think it opens up the door for a lot. And it's not like you can't show kids adult animation. Hell, there were kids that were raised on The Simpsons and on Family Guy. Hi, I'm one of those. So
it's just teaching.
Yeah, it's just teaching them what's appropriate.
Right. It's not appropriate to hang your friends out to dry, but I'm still going to do it on a video game.
You can't throw your friends out the window like you do on the Among Us ship.
Orange was not an imposter. shit.
Just see kids start crawling into the air vents. And...
That hasn't.
Honestly, yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't a thing.
Right. Oh my God. But all right. Let's get to the topic you've been dying to do all night. Ben, it's horror time.
Okay. Let's see, what do we got first? Okay, so Frankenstein did come out in theater this last week. From what I can tell, it is more gothic than horror.
Okay.
So more, which makes sense. Mary Shelley is a gothic horror writer.
But I think Frankenstein fits more gothic than he's ever fit in the horror category anyways, as it goes.
I personally agree. And who better to take it over than Guillermo del Toro? So it's going to be a good movie. The reviews are raving. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to come out on Netflix. But from what I can tell, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Another one that is coming out that looks pretty decent is Keeper. It has been talked about by Damien Leone, James Wan, Guillermo del Toro. It is by Osgood Perkins, who did Longlegs and... what was the other one I told you?
Is Longlegs that fucking spider from space fucking movie we went to go see a couple of years ago?
No, that's Sting. Longlegs is a horror movie with Stephen Cage in it. Nick Cage, Stephen, Jesus. Nick Cage in it. I can't even stand him enough to get his name right. But but I actually do not mind him in horror movies.
Okay.
And I've it's something I plan to talk about on my blog soon, because Pig was pretty good. It's literally John Wick, but make it about a pig. And make it more horror toned.
You cooked my friend.
Basically, maybe not cooked, but
they steal it because it smells truffles.
Yeah, they steal it because it smells like truffles. It's a truffle smelling pig.
Okay.
But he's in that. He's Longlegs. He plays like a serial killer. He nails that.
I wonder why.
Obvious reasons.
He's in that
huh?
The vampire movie?
He's in Renfield, the vampire movie where he plays Drac, and that one is more of a horror comedy that honestly was pretty good. He's gonna be in a new horror movie about Jesus. Yeah. He's playing Jesus. It's called The Carpenter's Son.
Oh, he's playing.
I would like to ask how you make Christianity a horror film, and then I remember the Southern Baptist Church is a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruby.
But honestly, yeah, Nick Cage as a horror actor, I'm okay with, because most of the time he's in a fuck ton of makeup and I can't even tell it's him. Like Longlegs, you can't tell me that's Nick Cage, and he does this weird voice, so you can't really tell it's Nick Cage. So that Longlegs gets the pass. Pig gets the pass because I don't know, it's about a pig. Where were we with when did Nick Cage get brought up? Oh yeah, Longlegs and Monkey. Monkey, that's the other one that Osgood Perkins did, and Monkey is a really good one about the toy monkey coming to life and murking a bunch of people. A Nazi monkey coming to life and circling around to kill people. Those were both pretty. They're good mid-level, but Osgood Perkins is actually Anthony Perkins' son, which Anthony Perkins is the man who played Norman Bates in Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Black Phone 2. What do you think?
I liked it actually.
I liked it better than the first one. I felt like it definitely explained a lot more than the first one did. The first one, you kind of don't know if it's supernatural or if it's serial killer. It kind of teeters on that, on the fence on that. And then the second one, you get more of it. You get it's supernatural. It's all connected. Like everything's connected. Like, kind of like almost a Freddy vibe to the Grabber. Which I thought was kind of cool. Some of the like sequences with like his kills and some of the visions give very Freddy, which again was pretty cool. Still kind of mid though. That better than the first, but still kind of mid. Sweet. Oh yeah, The Strangers. Have you seen The Strangers?
Yeah.
Like the original? The one with Liv Tyler?
No, I haven't.
You know the premise?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know the iconic line that they say?
No.
It's because you were home.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right, okay. It's just because you were home. So they've decided to remake the Stranger films, which you get the original The Strangers, which beautiful movie, perfect movie. 5 stars. Because that one still freaks me and Em out to this day because it's so real.
Right.
And we're both like homebody people, so it would be like us to just be home. So that one freaks us out. Then you get Strangers Pray at Night, which you do get a final girl sense. But they all get kind of murked, so there shouldn't really be a chapter 1. Unless you're going backwards. Right? That makes sense. So we think, oh, it's the first kill. That makes total sense. So they bring in Madeline Pesh, which this is no fault to Madeline Pesh. Madeline Pesh is a great actress. She is carrying this franchise on her fucking back. Bitch needs to stop screaming so much, but carrying it on her back. Do you think that they would, based on the original, based on the first movie, do you think that they would hunt Madeline Pesh down for 3 movies?
Probably not.
Thank you. Okay, so we now have gotten chapter 1, which is pretty much just a direct ripoff of the original. And then except she lives.
Right.
She lives. Spoiler alert, sorry, but it's years old. And then you get chapter 2, which I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but you can see in the trailer that they start coming after her again. Well, they've come out with that you're going to get another one. Like, why? They one of the reviews on Letterboxd was, "Oh my God, guys, they threatened us with a chapter 3." That's how bad this movie was. We gave it a 1 star. We are so pissed because it's one of our favorite, like the OG is one of our favorites. So to watch you completely make a mockery of it, and then we were like, okay, well maybe they move around. Maybe that's the thing. They're like, no, or maybe it doesn't, or maybe it's a different timeline. No, they all exist in the same timeline. It's the same town. Everything happened in that town. Then you look up the plots of each movie. One's in like Kansas, one's in like Ohio, one's in Washington, one's in
Washington, Carolina, and Ohio.
Yeah, Washington, South Carolina, and Ohio.
Might be worse.
So the town can teleport?
No, literally. So it makes 0 sense. The plot holes thicken. They're potholes at this point.
Any other than who is Kamara.
But so that one sucked ass. Don't waste your time. Madeline Pesh, great job. You're great. Why does your chin move like that? But you're great. No, for real. Look it up. After the podcast, look it up. Okay. Ed Gein. They got so much wrong. So much wrong. Which, if you think about it in the sense of this is Ed's schizophrenic daydream, you can kind of understand it. But when you go at it from this is supposed to be true crime and the events of what happened in true crime form, dramatized, it's shit. Like, it's a good story because Ryan Murphy, like, he doesn't hate Ryan, like, love, hate Ryan Murphy, whatever you want. I'm not a fan of the guy, but some of his shit is pretty beautifully done. It is very, very, very serial killer romanticization though with Ryan Murphy. He wants to make you feel bad for all of his killers. And yes, Ed Gein was misunderstood and Ed Gein did snap. But he still robbed Graves. He's not a serial killer, though. He's not a serial killer. Still stand on that. Crazy, though. Not a serial killer.
Nuttier than a
Right.
cake, but not that nutty.
Right.
He only killed 2 people.
He only killed 2 people.
Made them into furniture.
He didn't make them into furniture, but he made other people into furniture.
Wearing that because you're Princess Pookie, Chris.
Damn straight.
Sorry, I thought he put it on. I had to comment.
It was just very poorly done. They don't talk about like how grotesque the house was. I feel like as much like the rot smell, the formaldehyde, the fact that he was just quite literally trying to embalm people from the outside in instead of the inside out. He's a crazy motherfucker, but like he definitely deserved the mental institution route, and we'll get into the Gacy section in a bit, but Ryan Murphy needs to stop romanticizing serial killers, and he's already released a whole line of what's next. Lizzie Borden, Ed Kemper, Charles Manson, Eileen Wuornos, Ted Bundy, BTK. And he really, really loves to focus on the sexual parts of those crimes.
Ryan Murphy, the guy with the museum, or is that another guy?
He might. I don't know.
I remember watching a YouTube video, somebody talking about a museum, like a serial killer museum, and I can't remember who.
You're not talking about Zach Bagans, right?
I think that might have been it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. No, Zach Bagans is a
Animal
creator. But no, Ryan Murphy's just a film producer. But I don't know. He just gets off on, and he never asked permission for the Dahmer victims. He's very not victim forward. I, however, do give Charlie Hunnam props because Charlie Hunnam went into this completely. I'm not gonna disrespect anything. I don't want to be too much. Like he did his research. He did his research more than Ryan Murphy did, if I'm being completely honest. So I don't fault Charlie Hunnam. He's not the problem. Ryan Murphy is the problem. Am I still gonna watch? Yeah, but probably to see everything he just got absolutely wrong. Let's go to Gacy though. Gacy was fucking great. Was beautifully done. On the flip side, it's very victim focused instead of serial killer focused. I do wish we would have gotten more of him as Pogo the Clown. But you don't get him that much. You don't really see a lot of the killing, honestly. You don't see any of this, the triggering things that happen in some of Gacy's crimes. They kind of break off camera. They give you the hint of what's happening and then they just pan off. Yeah, the Law and Order cut, as M calls it. So they did, I don't know, they did it in a really tasteful and respectful way, and you can tell they talked to the victims. It feels like they went more with the victims in mind. They did get a few things wrong, but in comparison to the Ed Gein show, it was pretty spot on. Some things I did learn about Gacy, though, after the fact was he did a series of paintings called the Heidi Ho paintings. And they featured the Seven Dwarves, like from Disney. And it was Heidi Ho in the Heidi Ho in the mine, Heidi Ho in the spring, Heidi Ho in the winter, Heidi Ho in the summer, and Heidi Ho by the fire. I don't know, but it goes. I saw this TikTok today, and I agree with him. It goes through the police's investigation, so it shows the police officers going into Gacy's home. As carrying pickaxes and shovels. And the second one, you can see kind of like underneath where there's like lines where you can see where it looks kind of like a crawl space where he kept his victims. And they're traveling, the dwarves are traveling over the bridge, so they're going to find his victims. The third one, they're coming out of Gacy's house. The fifth one, or the fourth one, it's the lake one, so all of the bodies they didn't find in Gacy's house were dumped in the Des Plaines River. So they had to wait for the river to thaw,
right,
to pull some of those bodies. And then the last one is them all by a campfire, and the guy that did it or was in the TikTok said that he believes it's just the cops talking about the case. I believe it's them watching Gacy burn.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's something that's frequently used in the show, that they were going to watch him burn, that they were going to burn him, that they were gonna. So I don't know. Very, very good, very great actor to play him.
You know, I kind of want to. What I would love to do is sit down with the actors that have played these serial killers. Guys like Austin from that did Dahmer. Or Ross Lynch, yeah. That did Dahmer. You know, Zac Efron that did Ted Bundy. You know, and you know, sit down with them and like, okay, what was it really like to get into that headspace?
Even Tom Holland.
Yeah, right. Everyone's always like, okay, what's it like to play this kind of role? Well, it's just you just do it.
Because I don't know.
How do you get yourself into that headspace to portray this person properly, and then how the fuck do you get out of it?
Yeah, therapy.
Zac Efron literally went.
I mean, yeah.
What Charlie Hunnam said that he did was he went to Ed Gein's grave, and he was like, I hope that what I did here or what I did was respectful to you. This, that, and the other. But basically, goodbye. This is the end of this. Yeah. You stay here.
Yeah.
I'm out. And that's kind of how I guess he separated himself from Gein.
Right.
Which is so funny considering how Ryan Murphy did decide to end that show. Because I will say I did like the ending of it, with the graveyard scene. Did I talk about the ending last week? No? Okay.
No.
Okay, so it's not really spoiling anything, but Ed Gein, do you know anything about Ed Gein's headstone?
No.
Okay. Ed Gein's arrest in general led to so much shit in Wisconsin. So, and all over. People started cementing their graves after Gein. They started locking cemeteries after Gein. They started with floodlights after Gein. Security guards. Wisconsin stopped funeral processions for a while. Would not bury people.
Or would
bury them secretly.
They would dig several graves.
A lot of rich families would dig their family members up to put them on their own land. Wow. Because they were so terrified of someone doing that to their relative. That's how much this affected people, which valid. I mean, again, that gets into it shaped Psycho. Psycho was your first instance of
serial killers. They didn't have the term yet.
Yeah, it shaped serial killers. They didn't have the term yet. Technically, they labeled him as the first serial killer, which I don't agree with, but whatever. So, what was I saying before that? Psycho was your first instance of making a Gein-related movie. Then you get Chainsaw Massacre. Then you get Silence of the Lambs. Those are your three big ones. They talk about how after Psycho, people just wanted to see more. Alfred Hitchcock says that I just ruined people. It was a huge thing. then you get Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the brutal conditions that they had on set for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They used real corpses on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
They use. I don't think it's hilarious, but I think it's hilarious that they used real corpses for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and everybody has the audacity to give Ed Gein shit. Because they did it too. Poltergeist. They did it too. I'm not saying Ed Gein was right, but y'all fucked up too. But anyway, so after Gein died, after he died of lung cancer, they rip up, or people start ripping up his headstone. They'll steal his headstone. So they have to take his headstone and put it in the police evidence lockup. So it still is. Yeah, it still is in police evidence lockup because it can't be there. But at the end, you see
they put Ed Gein behind bars for the rest of eternity.
They put his headstone. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, a headstone is supposed to be the physical representation of a lost loved one, right? More or less.
Right.
When you go to a cemetery, you talk to the headstone.
Right.
You know, so yeah, they essentially put Ed Gein behind bars for the rest of eternity. I fucking love that. That's great.
And now he's just like a dust patch on the ground. But yeah, so they had to basically lock him up in a police lockup. And then at the very end, it shows a group of teens trying to steal the headstone. And it shows Leatherface and Norman Bates and Buffalo Bill chasing off these kids, and they just all morph into Ed Gein. And I don't know, it's pretty, as a horror lover, it was a pretty cool, like,
yeah,
a cool nod. It is a very cinematically done show, good, like cinematically done show, but it's still,
yeah,
you know.
But you know, back to my point, you know, with getting into those characters, though, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I have played some real fucked off characters, right? Like, you know, for a couple of my friends' projects on YouTube, hell, I played Joker for one. And the version of Joker we went for is a very dark and sadistic version of Joker. But it's so easy to get myself out of that. But it's like, but I know Joker's fictional. You know?
Right.
Like, for me, I just can't wrap my head around playing a character, or not a character, but playing a person, portraying a person who did these terrible things, and being able to do it in such a convincing way that, you know, when you get into a role, when you act, you become that character. You become them. Your mind morphs into that character so much so that you can be convincing as that character.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Holland wasn't even technically he did The Crowded Room, which is technically about Billy Mulligan, but it's not confirmed to be Billy Mulligan, but it's inspired by Billy Mulligan. And even just that spiraled him into alcoholism for a little bit.
Right. So. Right. You know, it's just like, you know, hats off to the people that really do play these roles. I mean,
Ryan Murphy's also the piece of shit that keeps casting Evan Peters over and over and over again in bad roles when he keeps desperately asking him to stop casting him in, like, villain, like, evil roles. So like, and he's like really getting like it's starting to get. You can see the slow deterioration of Evan Peters over his time working with Ryan Murphy, because Ryan Murphy did American Horror Story. So Evan Peters is all over his world.
But yeah, hats off to the guys that have portrayed these serial killers. Because it's tough work. I mean, as an actor, it's tough work. I know it is. I know it's hell. Hats off to you guys, because even if the story is fucked off, even if it is a Ryan film and it's fucked off, there's no real truth behind any of it. You're still in that headspace. You're still that person. I know that's gonna fuck with you. I know. But I think we've hit
Game time.
just about everything here. Let's get into our game. Wonderful, wonderful game. Can you guess the horribly described movie? John, you ready for this?
Go for it.
Okay, 2 guys break into a mobster's house and steal his prized possession and burn his yacht down.
This one's mine, so I cannot answer. I do know the answer, though.
I don't know it either. So, what do you have?
Hey, one more time for me.
Yeah, hold on.
I got you, man. 2 guys break into a mobster's house, steal his prized possession, and burn his yacht down.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't even have an educated
Tell you what.
guess.
It's sci-fi. It's sci-fi.
Sci-fi is not my area. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, but this is sci-fi you would know.
It feels like I should know this.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Both of you definitely know this movie.
But I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of anything.
Is it Back to the Future? I don't.
No, it's not Back to the Future.
Because that's all my sci-fi I got, bro.
Guys,
right now.
The mobster's house. It is prized possession. I can't think of anything that fits.
So
like,
okay, are y'all waving the white flag?
Yeah.
Yep. I surrender.
Okay, you're both gonna be really fucking pissed right about now. Star Wars Episode 6: Return of the Jedi.
God damn it! I should have known that. I was like, that sounds like one of the Star Wars, but for the life of me, I can't think of which one.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
Fucking shit. That is stupid. Fuck you. First of all,
that was not even just bad. That was just atrocious.
That was atrocious. That was
a dumpster fire.
I told y'all this is gonna be fun.
I feel like I lost a brain cell or two. Not that I had a brain cell or two to lose, but fuck you anyway.
Okay, bored teacher's role does nothing to the plot of the movie.
Oh, this is another one of mine.
Yeah.
Bored teacher's role does nothing for the plot of the movie.
Oh yeah, we do know this. This one is for you, John, because he thinks, yeah.
Bored teacher's role does nothing for the plot of the movie. Oh, this is Raiders.
Yeah.
I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
I'm so glad that you got it.
Like, I was like, wait a minute. The main characters does not have an effect on the plot of the story. I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, oh, god damn it. Yeah, Indiana Jones plays almost no role in Raiders of
Yeah, because the Germans still would have found the Ark, and they still all would have died.
The only
He plays
thing
no role in
Indiana
that
Jones
movie.
did was get the Ark to the fucking warehouse. Even though he was
Yeah.
supposed to get it to the museum, and he couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
A lot of these are literally just going to be us trying to get John to guess.
Yeah,
By that,
that tracks.
we didn't. I tried. He was like, "Yeah, just keep putting them. Put it on there." And then we ended up with like 20, and I'm like exhausted by the end of this. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine, this works.
Exhausted because we were trying our hardest to like think of really good movies and then horrible plots to them.
They started
Yeah,
again.
Yeah. All right, hit me with the next one.
Okay. A naked time traveler with an endless supply of one-liners becomes the ultimate babysitter.
Terminator.
Ooh.
Well, specifically Terminator 2.
You got it.
I fucking hate that you got that so goddamn fast, you motherfucker.
Well,
do you know how long I was sitting there last night going like, what the fuck is that? All right, put that on there. I can't figure it out.
like I got that one because he was said naked time traveler and babysitter, and I'm like, that's got to be Terminator 2. Like,
okay, satellite phone scares a party of people.
Jurassic Park 3.
Jesus. I'm loving that you're killing this so hard, honestly.
God damn it, John.
It's giving me so much joy to watch Pookie's world burn down. Thank you, John.
And these aren't even the ones that I thought he would get right off the bat. There's one that I know he's going to get right off the bat.
Well, as soon as you said satellite phone scares a group of people, what else can that be? I mean, come on.
Scream.
It could be Scream.
All right.
A whip-wielding vigilante with a death wish confronts two feuding orphans all wearing animal costumes.
What?
A whip-wielding... I know this one, too. A whip-wielding vigilante... hold on, Benton. You got it written down. Fuck it.
A whip-wielding vigilante with a death wish confronts two feuding orphans all wearing animal costumes.
Don't worry, John. This one took me a minute, too.
Yeah, because...
Think about the wording. Think about the wording.
I was about to say Batman Returns?
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, Catwoman wields a whip.
Yeah, that's where I was at last night. I was like, it can't be Batman. And Ben over like, I was like, oh, fuck, it is Batman Returns. Oh, son of a...
That's so stupid. God, that one's bad. Ooh,
Kid's arm brings new greatness.
What brings new greatness?
Kid's arm.
It's a 90s sports movie. Ben, I think this is one of the ones you had trouble with last night.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll narrow it down a little bit more. It's a baseball movie specifically.
Well, no shit.
That's going to make it damn near impossible.
Field of Dreams.
Because really the only baseball movie I've seen is A League of Their Own.
Oh, fuck. I think
John. Yes, because it's so good.
It's an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it,
it is a great movie. Dude, John.
I'm listening.
She's literally from like 30 minutes away from Rockford.
You want to get even more?
And she hasn't seen the movie.
You want to get even more mad? I'm pretty sure April was trying to get me to watch it because Dad took them to the stadium to go watch a baseball game, and he said, "Fuck y'all, I'm staying home."
But yeah, other than that, I have no idea. Unless that was the movie, which I'm guessing it wasn't.
No, it's definitely not. Definitely not.
Then yeah, I waved
I'm
white flag. I have
blanking
no
on
freaking clue.
all sports movies right now.
It's Rookie of the Year, where the kid breaks his fucking arm and has that massive ass fucking throw, and he goes to the Cubs and takes them to the playoffs that year.
I've never.
I
seen
didn't.
It.
I guessed the Rookie last night that my brain erased Rookie anything from my mind.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, I've never seen it, so.
Good movie. Really good movie.
It's a great movie, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'll have to check it out, but.
That's this one. Teens disrupt a major U.S. city. I said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He said that's wrong. I said that's right.
It's not.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's not the answer, though, is it?
No.
But to me, it's the answer.
Major U.S. city.
I had to really think about how to word this one, because if I'd added anything that I wanted to, it would have given the movie away immediately.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Bingo.
That's a great way to word that. That's a great way to word that, honestly. Okay. Abandoned children hallucinate a monster and perform ritualistic songs and dances.
Oh, shit.
M said this is more of a TV show than a movie. This is one of Bailey's, actually.
Barney?
Realm?
No. What did John say?
Barney.
Is it fucking Barney?
Barney?
Barney.
Oh my god!
How the fuck are you getting these so quick?
I threw that out as a complete curveball guess. I didn't even think I was right.
Fuck that. That's horseshit.
Kid with weird friend invents black music.
Oh, yeah. This is mine.
With weird friend invents black music?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if you can guess it, because I couldn't get it, and we'll go with a hint after that.
Okay.
Because I can't. All I can think of is 8 Mile.
All I can think of is that weird-ass Disney movie that came out a while back.
I mean, technically 8 Mile would fit in that description. I'm not gonna lie.
All I can think of is, that weird-ass Disney movie that came out a while back.
Oh, no.
Soul?
No, not Soul.
Is it?
This is Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I had to think about that one, because, like... You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. God damn it.
That's
and then
so...
a white kid. And then a white kid.
It's bad.
Okay, a bunch of misbehaving little miscreants get the opportunity to visit an eccentric inventor's sweatshop staffed by singing, dancing midgets with a bad case of jaundice.
This is Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, we just thought it was funny.
Like, that one's too easy to guess. Like,
yeah, no, that one we were like, it's Willy Wonka. I literally said, this is so easy, but it's hilarious as fuck.
And then he didn't even get through the rest of it. He didn't get through the full thing, and I was like, that's Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Come on.
Okay, a snow globe steals a pair of glasses and blasts a man over New York City. Nope.
Oh, tell you right now, John, don't go Christmas, motherfucker. It's apparently not a fucking Christmas movie. I don't know what it's got to do with the snow globe, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's not a Christmas movie.
Okay, Snow Globe steals a pair of sunglasses and blasts a man over New York.
No.
Not glasses, a pair of glasses.
Glasses.
Glasses. Blasts a man.
You know what? Hold on. Throwing out a curve here. New York City. If it's not a Christmas movie, I'm going a superhero movie here. I'm throwing a curveball. Superhero movie. All right?
Yeah. It's a superhero movie.
I hate you so much right now.
Is it Spider-Man?
I hate you. It's the Amazing Spider-Man. I hate you so fucking much. Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I was thinking
No?
Raimi Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire.
Nope. You're both wrong.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Avengers?
Nope.
Fuck. I got nothing. I give up, Chris. I don't know about you. I give up.
Hold on.
I'm waving the white
No
flag.
good.
Y'all are like so close at that.
This is Iron Man.
No. Y'all were closer
No.
at the beginning.
Okay, so it's Spider-Man. It's something Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's not Raimi. It's not Toby, and it's not Garfield.
No.
Far From Home?
Yes, he looks like a fucking snow globe, you dipshits.
Fucking hate you. I swear to God, I fucking hate you, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Dick.
No, that's great. I'm glad that one's so cheap.
Anyway.
Okay, what was the other one? A knight travels through the countryside with coconuts and a snake. We were kind of just curious if you would get this one.
Is this Monty
I know the
Python and the
answer.
Holy Grail?
It is.
As soon as I heard a knight and coconuts, I'm like, that's got to be Monty Python.
Two brothers create the biggest police crash in movie history. I also don't know this one.
This Blues Brothers?
It is Blues Brothers.
I have not seen that, actually.
Really?
I have not seen that.
Really?
That's
Oh,
why I
man.
don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta see it
So
now.
Blues Brothers, when they did that movie, they launched, I think it was upwards of like 60 something cop cars in one pile up.
Yeah.
And it's still standing as the largest pile up cop car crash in movie history.
Nice.
Dukes of Hazzards, the movie that came out with the guy that played Stifler,
Mm-hmm.
playing one of the Duke boys. They tried to break that record, but they were 2 cop cars shy.
Mhm.
They were 2 cop cars shy of that fucking record.
Yep.
But yeah, it's Blues Brothers.
A man obsessed with taxidermy takes a shower.
Did I guess this one last night? No, I didn't. No.
No, you didn't.
I guessed Silence of the Lambs, but that wasn't right.
That's not right.
See, that's what I would have thought too, but
Right.
Texas Chainsaw
Right, because I'm
Massacre?
over here and puts the lotion on its skin or
No,
gets the hose.
Not
No,
Texas
not Texas
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. No, never mind.
He doesn't shower.
No, yeah, that's why the shower thing is throwing me off.
We did talk about it.
Chris.
Right, but hey, it's that guy. He took a shower. Well,
Well, if we're going that route, I'm gonna say the boy in striped pajamas, but that's fucked up. I know that's not it, but if Chris was going that route, I'm gonna go for the throat on that one.
I still don't fucking know, dude. I have
Yeah,
no fucking idea.
No clue.
Y'all were both very close. with Texas Chainsaw and
Silent.
Lambs.
Is it Psycho?
It's Psycho.
Yeah.
The iconic shower.
That should have the shower. Yeah. Come to think of it, yeah, the shower should have given it away, but we were both.
God.
Okay, moving on.
K2SO, Joker, and Vision hang out with Fred Flintstone.
Wait, what?
K2SO, Joker, and Vision hang out with Fred Flintstone.
I know this one.
Oh, you figured it out? Or did I tell you last night?
I think you told me last night.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had a conversation about how M hasn't seen this.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
K2SO. Who else was there?
K2SO, Joker, and Vision hang out with Fred Flintstone.
Is this a Knight's Tale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to think about a movie with all those actors. I'm like, that's got to be Knight's Tale.
Dude, I spent like 5 minutes alone thinking about how to do a Knight's Tale. I was like, I want to do this movie. How do I do this without giving it away? Because there's
I really
so
had to think about that. Was a good one, actually. I really had to think about it.
Don't let the cornbread in. This is mostly for Chris. But if you get it, you get it.
Sorry, not you.
We have talked about it on the podcast, though.
And you have seen it.
And Chris has seen it for sure.
Okay.
Don't let the cornbread in. We're talking about it on the podcast. Let's look at the podcast list.
Not today.
Fuck!
But we have talked about it on the podcast before.
Okay.
I'm not saying that because that'll give it away.
What genre of movie is this?
Horror.
Fuck.
I'll say that narrows my chances pretty far.
Again, don't focus on the cornbread.
Oh.
Metaphorical.
What was the explanation again?
Don't let the cornbread in. What do you not allow in?
Yeah, I got
this is Sinners, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna preface this by this is a really fucked up way of describing a movie.
And I already know the answer, but John, I'll help you out here.
And I said former. A slimy pizza sleeps with former elementary school students.
Did I hear that right?
Yes, you did.
The fuck?
First of all, it's horror, okay?
It's me. But it's iconic. It's iconic.
Yeah. Like
Like
even
at
if you
least with mine, I tried to go iconic.
even if you haven't seen this one, you
know of
definitely
it.
know.
Just get French.
Not it. Is
No.
Still sick as fuck.
But you kind of
That's former.
hit it with the kids.
All right, white flag. There's no way I'm gonna get this in a timely manner.
Nightmare on Elm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it. That is Let's move on before I get more mad at this.
Batman has an unhealthy obsession with Wednesday Addams.
This is a good one.
What?
I still.
Ben, when you find out what it is, you're gonna be fucking pissed.
Batman has an unhealthy obsession with Wednesday Addams.
Which Wednesday Addams?
I can't tell you.
I was about to say which Batman, but
I can't tell you.
fuck.
I already asked which Batman last night, so I was trying.
Is it Casper?
Is it Casper?
Not Casper. What really gets me is that you guys did not get this last night, and Hannah got it right off the rip.
Is it horror?
Adjacent.
Batman. Fuck.
Beetlejuice?
It is
Oh, for the
Beetlejuice.
love of God!
I hate that movie, so it's that's why.
Okay, fair.
You guys didn't hear this, but I said, "Oh, for the love of God," and I don't know if it was my mom or my sister, but they just piped up, "God does love you." It was my mother. I just got the answer as they heard me. So, anyway,
Okay.
moving on.
Joe Swanson teams up with David Spade to fight John Goodman.
No. It's Joe Swanson teams up with Catwoman to fight David Spade and John Goodman.
There you go. That.
Swanson.
Again, I was
Spade.
exhausted.
No. The actual one is Joe Swanson teams up with Catwoman to fight David Spade and John Goodman.
Fuck.
Hold on.
This is Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, I was literally about to say.
I have to think of the voice actors.
Yeah, that's what I started thinking about who the voice actors were.
I was thinking David Spade was James Spader for whatever reason. I don't know why. Probably because it's late and that's how much my brain has turned to mush. But anyway, moving on.
I haven't over it.
Oh, and then that was our last one, but M has one.
Well, I thought I wrote down one more.
Huh?
I thought I wrote down one more.
Did you? Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one, so you're gonna have to repeat that.
I remember what it is. And this one is specifically meant for John.
Oh,
I know John's going to get it right off the rip. So, John, here's an easy one for you.
Lay it on me.
Love Island's biggest star gives TJ Hooker a really bad day.
Oh, this is Star Trek 2. That's way too fucking easy.
All right. What?
I'm waiting for her.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that one was way too easy for me.
This one's mostly for you and Pookie if John gets it. The props.
They go on a long journey after someone is scammed. They get into a high-speed car chase. They are being tracked by tracking devices. They hack a computer and set off an explosion. Is it Thelma?
Oh, shit. I tried to keep it very baseline actiony. And I tried to not put old people in there.
Well, the fact that you singled out me and Pookie, something me and Pookie watched together with you. So it was Thelma or Sinners.
Yeah.
I hate that. I put so much thought into that.
And she's like, I've been waiting for this all day. I knew it before I even read it, dude. Jesus.
Domestic for everybody but John.
That was apparently that was domestic for everybody but John. We're joking.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's all we got, right?
I think so.
That's all we got.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nerdstown. We've always got a place for you, so come find the great place to be. We'll catch you next week with probably some more horse shit. There's always horse shit.
There's always horse shit.
You can always count on it. But hey, we're going to have some more games. We're going to do a game every episode, something different, have some fun with the shit. So, this is your mayor, and I'm signing off for the night. Have a